obia so ehunu nipa de sakre di besi ho na nipa wotimi neighbor sa akwada ne se opeshatawale asem ye nkyere ba bia shatawale tie ewo eye trasako na wo ko shatawale ho wufri fia do pa no nkro 12 year old say o ko shatawale fie na asata na jo 10 9:30 na ye hunu akwadai na se na no pa no nsia na se akwada ne yiniti na ye ni di amane a na hima asedare begusu ade made wase etina na nyame me de wase se me wo fa asere me nsa aka no wate I don't think that as that any did that. Major say Ajimai, Maji, and Maji Brabetana. Now, Oshia, na Ghana, your fear who do no more be who say in a developed country, no sign at age 12. And then Papa promising to say, and or where you might no bono. Oh, the Papa promising the Papa so catching the power. No catching so about. I don't know why they was why you dead, was why you day. They just say, or control laptop about or two susu. And I could also do a book across what I did for. And also, I don't know, Papa Penny, me decided to be better laptop. Now, so at 12, who decided to over this kind of what I did say. And I'm quite human, but my little me by me babo. Me ba me babo agasa. Na ko da na timi tro note eto ho. Say, my imagine say mo mpe me fia. Iti me ko. And of an sacre. Ne ma me tifi wan fa front door, and of back door. And what you see mu. Chat expenses wo and no call neighbor bi or area catch and say mon chene trasako na opese okọ chatawale fie ono susu fie obi aso nim so opese chatawale atem na anopa 9 no tehwe so na 9:30 anajo ni gina expenses ya hunu ne sakre no afi akasa mu be hu ono akasa be hu ono a na chatawale se o akọ obi sa mai na just what to tomu a wo hwehwe chatawale fie na wo share risk na ne papa enante anadwo no efri eye tetekwashi
no obenu no ho se o ka kire ne ba ne so obebo no
onante free tetekwashi e de call Coca-Cola runabout stand chat honum nyina enam ahwehwe ne ba no abre ye hunu sakre de na de na ye hu akodewen enti unse Children's Act no so no protection and care of children. Our social welfare for them.
Yeah, and okrepa.
Eti promising so bebo no no.
Then akofa we nyina
ba. Na onu so timi twiro no to say mo mpe me fia ha de de me ko. To kwadi shatawale akotena. And when you got aboma be freedom. Wa kwadi shatawale akotena.
Oni shata akotena. Hey.
Na dwono ACP waduru ACP. Julian Obin. What do ASP so? ASP Obin. I mean Shrano. And na juni na ASP Obin here the headquarters. It me a boy papa. Just any man na yo.
Asema wo kan dey say nyasem ketu o. Nyasem kuma ya dey ti azreza no. Nyasem kuma o.
Anopa 6:34. Baby o kon da MC we nye baby partner na totom we no. And I feel was free if you say Ujira Coast Agency yeme faro. Freedom. And when you know, I didn't see free Mose at age 12. Na parents, I didn't ma I couldn't buy into I didn't official cost of you to make sure say, Mum Pemi Fia has said, dear, me call.
What for unse ayana enkwadana ye no moteno. Ebe wadwen say womo ye nkwadaa bate no be bri wo kwa omo peke. Even akwadaa be 5 years. Every 4 5 ebe ni nyina no sha se peke no ma bebre. So ho nti me susu se ebia nye sika na ne papa de koto laptop na ma ne nko a okote so ne nti ebia na bibi koso wo fie ho a akwadaa no feel discriminated. I say ohun say ya to na jeje mo fie ho. Sana mi hono. Sana mi hono wa fe no kra sana mi susu.
Ana se shata 2 million cedis no kope bi aje.
Oh, there be menya sure. Me say because psychologically no
or the sacred no koko see SSB ho. Na chese na ye ko hunu sacred no. Na asat 9:30 ko botan ye hu.
Na mu hu baby kra akwa she. So wo say oyobi a wo say kwada de sometimes wo mu hu no ma wo mu tibi twiko mu yie papa nti wo timi say we follow shatter so dey say we follow shatter me ba wonya Africa no ba benya 4 years. Shatter ba TV so a na nani ade na oguriguri na shatter wo ye kra memri na no bofom na me
the shatter what be bebo
o di beba o o di beba ko da ya ma na no bofom
follow stone boy rather than shatter
what's that go follow
stone boy rather than shatter
no so choice o akwala no choice and
no say yeah finish say baby you the sacred ni see Coca-Cola runabout no Ofa Johnson's hormo na enwura mu ho no a wutimi cross si motorway no so esi trasako na ye imagine say wa fa wa na
so eti ade no de woman say akoda no hu say bia bibi ekoso e bia ono no susu say em say bia na wofo no tiny bia na bia bibi koso go fie kwa ohun ni say Ninu wa mo yesen wova wa mo yesen
omo ye oba ba ko pe na mema miensa
na ono no toso sen
ono no etoso eye miensa so ahunu e na jeso ono so ne de ne to ne papa ne papa esusu mpe ne ho asem sofo
eti ebia na akoda ne hu ni se bia bibi koso wo fie ho a emma nani enye eti this time around ni mo ma Nyankopon ya adomo a mutimi ebre ya amoko hu no Sabrin mom na ete say parents
ne maame ne papa omusua firi mu
so wo mu hu no wo mo ene akwada ne nta no mo embisa ne say adan bibi cause because note na ochroto ho no 12-year-old boy wafa pen and paper atwro no brofu pass no watwro ho no eti bibi ha akwada no eti ese wo finding out edi free akwada no ho ehun say ede na ekoso go fie ho a ebia so atiase ha no emma na ninye na wo monhwe no wo correct saade no
na when you social welfare for na also mo yesa adwuma no social care for no mo because developed country bia na
you can saka ya di akoda na from sem so wa fa so unim dada UK so wo back school and no crowd back school no bisa no weekend we moko won so mom form kitwa bi na o ma fele na bisa weekend we moko wan ko bia o fie e na o de o ma me kura bia ma me bo o ma me yese one day akoda no be ko school o ma biem unhu ne biem aban afa ne ko aban de ne ko unhu ne biem no mo de nkrata abre o ma cho letter abre o say oba no ntimi hwe ne yie eno nti anya de a obehu oba ne biem it is all say no ma ye hanom scary ye hanom ana ye de no ma bi di agwa obi kura na ne ba na akwada bia wanya 3 years wanya 4 years no nam na akwada no waja no nam kwa mu na ka bo ne so abia no asan fa akwada no asan aboro na ka ho eno ne de ben so ban
na wo hwe se akwada mienu in another household 6 and a 3-year-old boy the bia no 3 na hunu se oye bone kura na omumienu ne hye ne so no 3 ne ye bone ya papa ne de ahye 6-year-old no enu nti ne ma mi wura ma hana yese na 3-year-old no osre na 6-year-old na ka se mudie bibia mo se ayemia mama kitwa de ya de kura mo se ayemia no akopɛ baabi no akɔhye se etoa so de na parents I was so much free no man no say enkwada rivalry etimi bank
ntem wofa winim if I make some more personal experience go say no am way because enti say ye create sa otan no edito yem
when betiti won how to live with enkwada rivalry etimi bam on say antima gibi preachy ewo peace on Sundays and I recall said there was a particular night be na me free kuma say ba and I know ka Jacob ni iso asem and say na that rivalry how say ma me support akwada ba ko na papa no support akwada ba ko and the way she puts it no so do we realize when we are putting rivalry between our children
yeah, now sometimes ya dwen say ekoda no mo realize no ma bi ana ya dwen say ebia ade na ye no obetwe kwa na ayi nifa so na ebia na da bia no ba ko na da bia ye ni sidi so saa ba ko na da bia ade eye nkoda ya pa ye kra ye mofra na edi enya pa ha yen ene say akoda nya bibi na wo de ahye no say ono na waye no wase abirim no ade na guso Sadia no ehye nkwada papa ka akwada animu so ade ase me kra no me ya akwada me kai adboni bia enye me na maye me ma me bo me a nyina na sadia no me ka ada bia me ne ma me sia kra ye kasere don't say the city and sometimes we have to realize say ye ma no kwan ben so ene ye befa so na wo no wo nua no wo other siblings no kwan ben so ne ye befa so na wo yetimi aboa na ama proper communication etimi akoso among them so na enkonko ba se da bia no ebeba se ebia we dia ye pewe asem echen we ye bibi dia na ye birim ne sa we do ye bibi a ye ntimi nka eba ne sa na bom se na otan bi na eba nkode ne ba sa na akwara no we feel say
e no timi hunu se we ese time we ese discriminate
natural say no ma no wo ho natural hwe wofa me wo me last born dia odi one second one no na akwakoba se sesi attention ni nyina akoketwa no so go do believe say do baby no ye kwakwakoda o so mama den nchen bi
mfa
o se ya fa bedroom ho ye kanya ma there was a time ye sheda ye say okay and ye to hold him nti ono kwa na ho ofa also better within 10 minutes o na kwada ne she ho a ye dudum kane ye koko bia ye
mo nekese mo kra mo aggravate situation
because na ya dwen say bia obe na dwen say oba obe sumpo na no ye din ye koko bia ho no da kunyanim oda kunyanim a then ye te wonam say BBC eba ne sa na no say o feel say ye yi attention na dia free ne so it never say ye correct bibia ni a na ya twe na ba bibi kra na keto na ekuta na no so na na wa blend sa relationship no so ade ase immediately ye say ye hu say sa de na asasa so it is no man so wa ma wani anko ho a wo fa be ya bo say akwada ni nyina no ode nyini no ode nyini because ye emaye hum say wo yen kwada sa o wo yen kwada da bi wo yen kwada eno me bebre wo ho a wo mu hu
12 years old onya kwada
na me dia make no 3 years ono krampo now say 12 years
and say person ni crash uniform any 12-year-old and as under 12 person in the kasa got to cry the bekokro say ye no camera and say so no kwa ohunu environment but then that 12-year-old no e dey na beba wo be hunu say memfa bike no enko si runabout wo emfa si bank no opposite na bank for security for so mo dey omuba wo mo hwe bank na boboa no ho apɛ they don't look across the road as to whether because
bank BC one
bank BBC one answer there be it ya na yen so no your observation ya na it is security personnel
security personnel no
ta what bank na bicycle na obi aba no the secrecy ho and na bank na employ security for be say 9 obi aso anhunu say the BBC
ya the BBC aba busy ho wo man ya semo ya direct opposite ho ana ho na zoom bi ho na
ana direct bi omudi say I say toy bisa Spider-Man no and o maye kakraka we say go post for a marble and o maye Spider-Man kakraka bisa one would have thought say I do okotena Spider-Man na ase ho and o ja bike no ho and o ye na dwese all cross road no akofa Johnson's ho akosi motorway no so across akosi because obusa neighbor say okọ Shatawale fie ne ye nkyere trasako no could it be so be a children Trasako kwano and o kofa nwuram ho se wo ko Trasako na hwe motorway ka bon krofo enyina kra
nya asem ketewa
risk stupid like that
risk na no shit so I know say akoda no betimi afa the bicycle na what tete ma
sakre no so de odi ono an normal one no amfa na eye mountain bike mpanimfo de na ye ne nua panyin de
no fine so call long journey so of do betim de o call long journey so nya ka long journey
shutter so indicate say ko baji ne fie ho
ko baji no
na chese ko mote na chese nka SM group no wapam wo mo no na chese nka junior
akono
ono dia de
and o hwe the school na chese oye we ya na
your friend Kwamson chese Kwamson no na chese nka shatter we say woni afede woni akoda bi and sa small girl no so shatter there we say there's a small girl bin so na chese woni 12-year-old ni 8-year-old na chese shatter gidan freedom
I give you obede pa
about social care ya na Dr. Ohine Kunadu
yes
we ni free money yi e we University of Ghana and ba psychology so ahunu so social psychology so Dr. Wiafia Kenten me amakonta we ni free mu a enye yi enti yankoi so Ohine Kunadu na eni ho no a Wiafia Kenten wo ho na yenhwe se yebu ye ni gu no ma bi so ana edie ne ye wo fi a etimi ema rivalry eba otherwise enkwala nketenkete emu
yafunu ba komomba
akoda wi afia kenteme mu ha
meni ameso meje oso
dok na humpo etesen awie yi
ajana dum mapomu ye
waye ana metete ya se ya me sresre asempa bi na anigisem bie enra enna ye me ankasa machiri ba mienu oyo ba wani ne kunu krachi ni fe tesemo na krachi in gainful employment na akoda no wo firifie anopa 9 na oye 12 years na otimi eka kire neighbor wankra ne maame but okra neighbor wo hono se obuso omo nkire ne ba bia Shatawale tie e wo Trasako no pese okọ Shatawale ho ono so a known fact a known fact say oye fan of Shatawale e wo fia ne maame ne papa nyina enim enti anopa 9 na fedie numere 9:30 ko boten na ye gina spinters yetimi identify allocate ne bicycle na odi free fie no na akoda no ye hu no overnight ye hu no e ma anopa 6:30 am and ono ankasa place a call to the household e ka se wa begina ye coaster on the spinters road into Yemefa. And then there was a note 12-year-old natural say mumpemi fia ha into meko on the back of say ne papa tu susu ato laptop na akoda no atimi ayi so 100 cedis dia to ade a enye laptop no na ne papa ne promise ne say wo bebo no wo kwa ba bebo no na de esi what could be the basis of akodano thinking a man take his action way giving say the papa no and nante from Spinters Road tetekwashi more ho and Spinters Road no so sa de betwa mu ekọ nunwa barrier ho a o hwehwe de ba no on the Spinters Road hwe difficulties challenges or the maame ne papa etumu edie na massa asem we etimi see in a household
akonta na medical kan say de nyame ase ɛsɛ bibia nto akwara ɛsɛ bi onipa bɔnfo bi ankusia na najo anye ni bibi ana ɔno nso pra yɛ no ho bibi na nkwara no tɔmi bi a ɛyɛ ana yɛ adwene yɛ sɛ akwara de ɔyɛ akwara sɛ bi na dwene mu nnɔ sɛ bi wɔn sɛ de nim bibia na yɛbɛka kyerɛ ne nko ano obeti ebia ɛno a yɛnyi ana wobɛhwɛ TV ade udware ko obi fi ansa ɛna wakɔhwɛ no saa yɛ ne yɛ maame no yɛ papa yɛ nuanom ne pɔtɛmufo nko ana ma yɛ information nti ne yɛn kan kyerɛ wo no ne yɛwo nsua school no wonnim saa bere nso abɛɛfo a yɛwo wi nkɔra pii nim nneɛma a megye sɛ 12 year kora ne onim no ebi a menom yɛ enti ɛbɛyɛ nneɛma pii na de baeɛ deɛ kan asotwe a ne papa so ɔtwe no megye sɛ bi a ne papa te na so pɛ anaa wahurahura ne pɛ nti asotwe no mu ɔden ma no a obɛtumi ntumi nyina no nti medwane akɔ na medwane na maama na ayamhyehye bi ba me maame ne me papa ntam a ɛmo ɔmo mu a ɔkyena bio no megye sɛ ahurahura ne bɛkɔfo ne ɛto so mmienu so ɛyɛ woka asatawale baa mu ɛyɛ dɛn na sɛ ɔwadoma a ne kɔsi sɛ a wanka sɛ ɔkɔ hɔ wɔ berɛ a ɛborɔ anaa asotwe baa mu nti ne ɛsɛ yɛdi kan hwɛ no sɛ yɛyɛ awofoe no ɛfi nkɔraseɛ ɛsɛ biribiara no yɛde yɛ ma no ka psychology yɛfrɛ biribi attachment ɛsɛ yɛma yɛ ma no bɛn yɛn na yɛakakye wɔn to us no yɛbuilde bonding sɛnea akwaraa no biribi ha no a obɛtumi aka kyerɛ wo ɔkɔ abɔnten na biribi na ɛbɛsi a obɛtumi ne wasusu sɛ no ammam ne yɛkɔ so yɛ ɔmo hee mɛbo woyɛ sɛyi a ɛbɛdu baabi no wowɔ hɔ a ɔbɛyɛ akwaraa pa wonni hɔ a nea ɔno gye de sɛ ɛyɛ no ɔbɛyɛ nti mpɛn pii ɛnim nkwaraa no wɔ fia no yɛkɔ sukuu anyɛ saa na ɛteɛ nti awofoɔ no ɛsɛ yɛhu sɛ akwaraa deɛ ɛsɛ ɔwɔ wɔ ne asɛkrɛ no ɛne nea ɔbɛma no hu ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biribi a mɛnte na so ɛnso mani hu sɛ wopɛ no wodɔ no ne yiedie mu hia wo sɛnea biribi a wobɛtumi aka kyerɛ nti wei na mɛde adi ka
na mo nyinaa mote fie di a ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma watumi aformulate a thought sɛ yɛmpɛ no fie a ne maame ne papa ɛdea ɛne ne nuanom nyinaa dea ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma watumi aformulate such a thought
ɛnneɛma mmienu na ɛde bɛm nea yɛka kyerɛ akwaraa no a yɛbie yɛano ka ɛne nea yɛmmie yɛano nka nso body language yɛwɔ hɔ yɛ adakabrɛ wowɔ namfoɔ bi nso megye sɛ namfoɔ no biara wɔ nea asɛm bi ba a wo ne ne bɛka ɛwɔ nea asɛm bi ba a wobɛfrɛ me na wo ne me aka ɛwɔ nea ba a wobɛfrɛ ame saa na yɛma no nso tie yɛnim wɔn nyinaa strength ɔmo ahoɔden ɛne ɔmo nyansa enti obi wɔ hɔ a ɛba soma a yɛbɛsoma ne paa obi wɔ hɔ a ɛba sɛ adeɛ a efie ɔno ne yɛbɛma no ayɛ nso tɔmmere bi a ɛyɛ a yɛnyɛ careful yɛma no yɛ so open sɛ nea baako strength ni hɔ no ne yɛde baako de yɛdi n'atɛm yɛde twa no adapa yɛde dwoodwoo no ɛba saa yɛma nkɔraa no nya ɛyi bi sɛ ɔno deɛ yɛmpɛ n'asɛm nti kɔba saa ɛti fie asɛm aba na yɛsɛ meka kyerɛ no no nso madwene me sɛ ɔmpɛ m'asɛm nti menka nkyerɛ no mede bɛhyɛ me ho ɛno nso na wanhwɛ yie a na ne yɛsii yei akɔsi nti yɛyɛ awofoɔ yɛyɛ mpanifoɔ yɛyɛ nnua mpanifoɔ yɛwɔ fie no yɛne yɛntɛm ka ɛsɛ yɛyɛ careful
beto mu taaman ɛwɔ Denmark ne message ɔde ba yɛ nie ɔse the child will be a great leader one day. This is the kind of spirit Ghana needs. Ghanaians are too timid. Ofri say akwala no high spirited na ye timid dodo. What you know what I'm saying?
Assertiveness there. Na you opposite of timidity. Yeah. And so we are assertive no anya ne kwan so. Ebeha. Fa na say wo fie. Uti bicycle so na motorway na pan. Wo de atete eja opere. So ko share ni pa bon fu bi no ha wo a wo di atete eja wo. Enti no assertiveness ne bia on a level. Ebia wo ma me aka bibi at 12 year old. Oh, mama, me waka ndie me da ase. Me dim temi ye die mu nti na waka. Enso ke bia ye ne say ya. Assertiveness interest ube fifi a won kra wo parent. Assertiveness interest ube di opinion tem ana ube ye niamo. Assertiveness interest ube ka sebe asemu a ensem pata. Enti menni bi nua ne adwene ti ekinya Ghanaian nkwara a mo be ya assertive. Nanso nye particular one here akwara ya so.
Ana eye Annie Awuku or the friend swam. Was good afternoon, Wafa. In the first place, the child has broken his father's orders and need to be corrected. So we must also look at that also. Sir, papa, tutu susu akoto laptop di ama wo. Winim sources of income, baby. Ama no papa kabo mude adiebetuo. We say on my own, an assertive child. Me di emu 100 cities ato adevuvra. Me so me free say many eje. Na papa. Pambes no betimi correct no ama akwada na nya na wonte asese. In fact, the father means well for ono akwada no.
Me did say akwara na dream no onim say adeku na okoto no ka kire de papa omp. Enti esi ehu adeku okoto e. Say we wakoto besi omo yiyi omo hu. Ana say wakoto program bia usua eneni daachi edebo ana your computer work and the area uwa ubedidia kusisi ubi as long as you upgrade yourself. Until you be bisa no koto ye there, but akwara die oti wona ni weje fi omoto ma udi omo ma wonnom enti bibisa no ese wonoka etomri bi na parent kasa die we nyema wo a eya na ye ni all interest ye nyi na niam bo ye kan ye so se ba wunyi na udane bu nkompo ko hwe wachi wa hu se sana ni ye enti no matter what sakora ne kase ni pe na se ne meka to na bo church be mu kire wo nkwara aba na enyema pi omo ni mu aye ni enti parents no so mo kire niam mu a ye mie ya so ye nyi ye komom ni ye ntie ye mpene mpo a esi ye kan kwan so mu hu se ene emwa wo enti twen kakra ba se ye yom hey esa obesoro
Dr. We are breaking that na obekono. Ma yenhwe difference no. And parents are aba. Ye pentro twadodo. Na and so say just practically onukra do free say wo dada akwada no eso akwada no could appreciate say eyentro na ne maame ana say the papa wo twa enti abra sankwada betimi appreciate say eyetro na me parents twa danger say wo mu anything
ebasa didia wo obu odi mawo eso bete enti se esi ehun se akwara ni yin se won ko school mpa psychology if any bi wo ha ya odi Piaget o se ya dwen mu no efie bi a wo du no o ma range bi afa ya wo fufu ko se mfie 9 say e wo niam a wutimi ye na ne wuntimi ye enen correct bi ye mfie nkron ko no se uka de ba ko tre ne se men kwa bonten fi so wo beka wa ono so betimi adwen niam be ye nsia ka ho anti a wo pese kwa bonten enti ne esa wo ye de se wo tre ne enti a onko ne okọ ebesi enne ochina na fi wo hu se ni yie mu no ba wo ka bibi ono adwen na ye se wo twa na kofi wo dada a onimu de a obekwa akọ trial no trial na de fun kan na mobuka ayeka
na promise say me kwa aba na me ba mebo and say we nko at the time I notice wrongdoing na nka o tie ne mu kakra kra na say nka ye spare of the moment immediately na me kwa aba be postponement ne suspension no e de na betimi ama no opportunity adwendwene ho
asutie mu no titiri upese o tru bi aso a e baby no psychology say o ye wie ye pe amunu mu ha se ne a wo kan if you say e ho de otimi hu sa de a me ye asutwie na nsa so betru bi class na so o kire ne say wo ye wu ni a wo ye esusun sanso wo so unua ananko onti menye bi when ya that to say na de bebro na asutwie no say obi kan say proportionality service akwara area so ye ndey ayi sika na so sasa wo de ayo kokọ eto na ti ma na chipi kasa yɛnyɛ proportional enti no asotwe no so kra no psychologically na fa bi wɔ ho a woyɛ a ɛma kɔra ne ho sɛ yiyie mu na wɔpɛ na nyɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokra
ne kura we can say 9 years and udi efriye na in another household na 6-year-old and in yake to have 3-year-old nyina 2 boys na eno da bia 3-year-old na timi hu se wo ya de a na ne maame de a shed 6-year-old no presumably 6-year-old no enim nyansent ono de ensesen ko yesa na maame ne ba ya no di ka attack 6-year-old no I didn't say. Na 3-year-old nesre no akope baby akote. Na 6-year-old na ka say, "Ai wo de bia wo ba. Kitwa ne yade kwa na de be hye me. Kitwa ne yade na de be hye me. Me de wo do yesa me mpe. No across ne sa no akope kona baby. No akwa akotena. What sort of rivalry could arise between that 6-year-old and 3-year-old? Abra wo mu nyini.
A bit me had been. Kitwa no enim sɛ ɔno na ayɛ adeɛ no so enim sɛ maame ba na ɔno na yɛbɛtwe na so ɔno adeɛ no sɛ wontumi nyɛ nti ɔbɛkɔ so ayɛ but titiri panin no a ɔnyɛɛyɛ a yɛde ahyɛ no a yɛma ne kwampo ma no nyina no anhwɛ yi a na ɔtan bi abɛda ɔmo mmienu a nkɛɛ sɛ ɔdɔɛ sɛ ɔde dɔ ne nua na ɛbɛda na ɔtan ɛfiri sɛ nam ne nua no ne yɛ ɛne yɛtwa no adapa ɛnam ne nua no ne yɛ ne yɛtwa ne maa ɛnam ne nua no ne yɛ na ɛma ne maame mpo mpɛ no ahyɛ nti maame kono ɛne yɛ maamefoɔ papafoɔ mpanimfoɔ ɛyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa no yɛnhu sɛ saa bere sɛne yɛtete nkwaraa no mu asakyera kakra yɛwɔ ha yi obiara nhyɛ da nkosua sɛ ne yɛtete nkwaraa ɛno nso wanyi no waware no wawo na ne yɛde tetee no na ɔpɛ a ɛyɛ ma no ɛno ana ɔde bɛtete ɛnyɛ ma no ano asesɛ ɛnso parenting ɛhia nimdeɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ sɛ wokɔtena school dan mu kɛkɛ asɔrefoɔ tumi kyerɛkyerɛ wo group bi tumi kyerɛkyerɛ wonim akenkan a wotumi kan ɛboa ma wotumi tete wo nkwara yi
the parenting ehia nimdeɛ a sɛ biaku yɛato ya pa no so yɛde nimdeɛ bi to ho
lawyer woka sɛ meka wokɔkɔ mu sɛ wo ɛa
ɛde ne yɛtwa so because parenting hia nimdeɛ deɛ then one would have thought to say
nea wonyi no ne yɛwɔ secondary school ne nneɛma a yɛtete fa namfoɔ mu na ɛno ana yɛde abɛsi naana yes, bi aka ho. Nti saa na mepa kyerɛ.
Aseda ne yɛde bɛda wɔ na utu parents fo a titru man spending more time with nkwadaa no afutuo bɛ na de bɛma wɔ mo.
Afutuo a mede bɛma wɔn sɛ ɔbɛyɛ maame deɛ ɛyɛ ahohoahoa ɛyɛ n'onyam ɛyɛ dɛ ɛyɛ da nanso wonyɛ maame kɛkɛ sɛ sɛbe wawo nti na mmom ɛsɛ wonya abadaeɛ ma nkwaraa wo maame no ne papa no ɛsɛ ma no kɔ bantuom adeɛ akwaraa no yɛ a maame sɛ ɛyɛ no ɛsɛ papa nso hu sɛ nyɛ sɛ papa mpo sɛ nyɛ a animanim wɔ ho nka wɔ akwaraa no ani ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtwe yɛ ma bɛn na yɛhu sɛ ɔmo yɛ yɛ daakye ɔmo yɛ ɔmaa ne daakye na biribiara yɛ ne ɔmo ne nkita yɛnkyerɛkyerɛ mu nkyerɛ ɔmo na yɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ ɔmo ɔmbɛte ase mɛma yɛnyɛ adeɛ nso ɔsam ne mu ɛnɛ nkwaraa aba ɔmo ne mu posi
Dr. Biafia Kenten asida na akunta mede ebema wo na da nyina no in as much as we get into developmental political issues no na you spend the time so amend the fences at home ne ehunu se de besi ne enkwada atena ti asida ne de ma awurade so se me offer say at age 12 no ya che na at least no yensa ka na boni bi ense de na ayense na ho da achen aka akere no
Senior Mekanso said, Mamma, many papa and take him, who are nearly he. I'm on any casabo, no to no bitty.
Right. I said that, Anna, you better sissy a doc.
Listen, me that's
right. To me, I was up here on 050-600-0909. 050-600-0909. Say 12-year-old Eddie Boom Free no say Edward seek refuge. I was Shatawali fear. Edie na Shatawale so no namwa obetimi incorporate into the lifestyle such that it may impact positively on Enkwada. They might think of him as the godfather and may want to seek refuge in his bosom. Right. Kwasi Kwati, member of the National Communications Team of the MPP Watanase, Godwin Bobobi Ono so NDC member of the communications team watrase basi achina nyame yadma ye kwa launch your manifesto Ghana Freedom Party ma akua donko wasi enye no but a quick comment on 12-year-old evasive action here or take you of ye that is if you listened.
I'm saying Nina boils down to parenthood. How yetati money, how we have to be responsible for or more upkeep.
When you brena was sorry anopa tutu akwa adwuma eko pepa bia kodie na wodi bia bafie no akwada no so antimi anta out echi na de odija awachire nie na fra adwuma san ba na wonam
say Nina yes I obisi ateto ba no so obehwa kwara no but them say more a lot of discussions no ho we be but I mean Nina boils down to parenthood say awofo no entity ade be ma ba ne say wani be kwakora no ho no eno na hu hia na say de na resource person is ikano say de won course entity bia say bia we na we pay oyasem ana we na
who am saying
sisi ade bi ni bi sisi ade
wo so ho ofe maba wa mu opom ha say abrante nanim tadwa na bra na chase wo na na do hwe o ma ho
I say me yonku bi me ne wo school na me bi wo bisa say o ma say o de do no say o officially there o two but not unofficially there wonim I say when you scan say no be hu kwa
onye ska wa mu abeba
etimi for all you know me scan me hu me ma
onye ska be hu ma de onye ska be hu ma ena dia wo ye wo ana na do ahwe o mama ati ana
nyankopa adom PSHS
enti Ghana Freedom Party eye oba panyina kua donko achina at 10 a.m. Ewo Ring Road West Pame Nkrumah Secretary between VIP and OA and Kuyadonko launching the manifesto. Now Abebusa said, why would she want launch the manifesto in between densely populated area between the VIP and the OA? Now okay, the Ghana Freedom Party manifesto Kuyadonko de Ebano. And I was saying Ghana Freedom Party manifesto Kuyadonko as president 2020. No. Was the motto love and unity. Now MC Sechina omo ba be hwa ba be di dwuma no Magjerry say agimai eno be MC na MC Abrampa enso so etato a chese wo mo kwakohwe ama mame Kuyadonko na highlight of Kuyadonko manifesto wo beba aba be chirechire mu sese e di aman Kuyadonko na ekan o si Freeport say na chese Togo fia we kura e wo Freeport Togo fia we e wo Freeport Togo fia we yo ekura wo Freeport enti Kuyadonko se enne wo bia nkonko high boss enko high sprinter enko cra boss emfa meye adwuma Ghana ha se ensese wutua duty if so dey ba be som wo man enti Freeport aboso kan spare pass am be kra nyina Kuyadonko se eye free
oso dey ache obia
what dey ache obia if so omo dey be ye adwuma eho emfifi wa mfiafia ho no ebehwe oman no Kuyadonko so obetoa so free education no a anado danko akufuado wama ye adwuma no wo be hyem kina
that's on the ontwam
okay debi Kuyadonko se ene wo hunum fidi dodo a ene alom dodo a Ghana Water Company ene Community Water and Sanitation Agency wo mo sikasan wo mo de ye wo nwuma nti a wase ye ton nsuo ede ma na nsuo ye nkwa etio senanado atimi am ya num nsuo free for boso me ensa Kuyadonko so be ma Ghana ni bia num nsuo free akua na kasa yo akua na kasa yi wase die ba futuro mu doso wase yetimi kan se ye nyina ya num nsuo wase electricity so na nado ye ni 50% ono Kuyadonko se 100% free
it is maame na mamo dey free government akasa bibia free
said ye Libya Gaddafi esi Tripoli no sa no be ye say obia benya ba bia da na obia ho atoro na utimi da na da pam na utimi so da ye pa ene o man no so wase wo be ye mra so say obehwa me aye mra say Ghana petrol bia ne wa ye de be kwa brochi akwa refine by force was here refine ni nyina na wafre enipa was anim de no ade sika ne bi etuama wo mo no omo tire ni Ghana fo nkwada se de esi nua petrol e wo Ghana ha Kuyadonko na kasa yo o se aya akuafo de mudi atwam o se obehwe akuafo pa na uye kuani kura na unya twam 40 years pe na chese uye due for pension Kuyadonko na kasa me mfra ma akuai na echina woko enoma mienu oko launch ni manifesto na ne running mate so no what na kire wo mamu ni nyina enye no
no
ye oba panyini na ho te se awie
Sami adom ho ye pa dai
waye enoma mienu ena kina nopa nondu ewo kwa me nkunuma secret VIP ni o entam ho overhead nase woso wobeda manifesto adi na fe so wode wabedi akire ade akire wiase afa na nyina maku atim kakra ma yene enye no
no kure ewie ma kete mo nyina o mai mo ni benda mo tira mo tuteriye kama bo atina onyame de an kwacha ya dan ko no da kaya and you try ya kwa lanki ya kwa manifesto no awo ba bia wo ka ya secret overhead na se wo awo bia bi horo ya kwa ya na pa londo yo de ya ya ka tibe ya se de me manifesto no tira ma pa ja ba bia kite ADAKABRI FRIMPONG abeja nsa awo bia hu so no ade na bia kire no ewie wo ya ado kire no ansa na ebe ye fufu ya yi tem an sakete no aba enti asem owan sika so ebi ne ko
waye enye no na wo si dabre ene emma kwa awo so na nyame de awo ne che wo mo a wo ba me ya tena fie sa afe senti
so emma na ya wo aba ti mo no sa hola no wo o so ya sa no abola ni twa no na wo hu na di so enti bra wo ti wo hu na di na so di no for na ko tena di wo ni ebe ya na fara ga ye wo tena ye wo so enti na me na ko me ba ta na si ba ko na wa di ahwe bo sia no aba ko de no hu na di na wa nante obetu ndra ko kwala su bra sa no abejo enti za mo no ya wo be samu ya wa wo asiba ko
ena chese akoda nini awuo nesi awuo waye janka yehwehwe na danse tato se onini ni sia eno so omamu akuadonko aban ebehwe amoman no ahwe sa akoda no na adenti ana pese de oman sika hwe nyanka
nyanka yo man ni ko yo man ma ka nyanka lo fa e wo se che na so man no abai no mi chaka ade man ko fa e be kwara no so ni ama wo ma biane na me ya dai ni ti dai na nyanka ni dem na me ma wo mu dina na ma ya yu na ma wo ma na ma ya da dem no wo ya juma na ti ka no wo no so no na wa kwa si wa ja sa ti no so ti dai na wa ti na ma na dia ko kwa so ye na juma another boy they say akwada na nya bia mo bia de wa fi wo bia akwada na so ahi fa na wo ko kura ba so na wo ko de fie be mu na wo ko na ba be de no sa no wa ho ba ko ba am break ya be na ko no e bia de ya se akon and we me ma kwada nya kare ti o bia na ya ya janka ya to ni de bi fa de o se be no no the woman, yeah, what you say in Yankaro. And what I near my what I near my swap. Now one must have one to talk. They say I don't want to do it. Now, what I didn't get you, I almost said. If it's the way I said it, the other woman. One might have a after. And do that, I'm doing what I do. Now, what do I have a flat up lady?
Obaba nyakua don kwanza na abekro no se wo ba behye enyumaku a wo mutu fem agudie no wo behye wo mkete se ansa na abema kwan amyetu fem agudie no gisu wo gitum se akwan ahodo a wo mbia na ye kotu fem agudie no hospital ahodia ho esuku ahodia ho o magi atum so ombe sini nyina ansa na wa makwan me de kotu fem na we wo mbetie wo mbeye
wo mbeye sama boy o tebiano o mo sakanyaka ya fasuka ya akwadi o mo dai aya na monye ajafadi a wo fa no na nyango body ma wo se ya ajafadi e ni ti ho and do have clear kudi anu a e wo say akwa wo sama ya wo si adan expect mind na ma ye sure ya masuku e wo say me say ba mo na mutia is a win, what number the melody, and this will be our best or bad mamma. I know I had the American. I mean, you will be our in the
na na teacher fo nso so mmea ombekwa akwakyere ade no se edan si ho no teacher ne kwadamuo ka bi ne wa teacher no ekwa akwotena mu a ede na sa bia no teacher bia anko ho every say wo hwe se teacher ne bia no e wo se wonya dan damuo ne teacher ne bia so nkrofo ka bai wotimi damu bie na wei ubetimi aye
tele na ko pati me ja fa de na wa na I got a quarter of the Mediano. I got in your to be behind. That's what I have. What would the petrol pet? Doesn't it? Yeah, free. What would the devil see? Get it free. Now to be outside of the no. Now, so, or be out, you know. Now, the idea was never put the rest. As you may say, I can't carry the rest. And the time in your man, I won't have it. And you can eat that. But yeah, one them. And son of yeah, but in a cat day. What in your lesson? What in your judge? What in your judge? What you are also listening to. That's a bit of what you're not from. Now, good to obey. And she obey. Well, I didn't need not expect them. No matter what the manifesto free. Not what in your study. I'm a valid in them. Until I did that one more.
a chese wo kan ye wo se eye Libya Gaddafi na owo petro pe enso so otimi man ni bibia ye free tu so say ye petro ya ye tunu nu obia benya so mfaso de a na wose ye de ye no ma ni bi free na obia hunu say petro no ho mfaso de eno no so odi bie no
owo sa nti na me so ani ka amna ko sia yo ni aya ba ye ha Gaddafi no ono aka se ye petro no ano de se ni ku sa na so be ye be je na so de me ku and the Canada, the rest of the I would say, I would say, and the other I'm a beer who said,
now you bedru ya so de na chese cocoa bag no ene ye ton no 515 cedis ubedru ya na cocoa bag no e ko 10,000 e ko your friends say 10,000 anisa
10,000 and I had 10,000 10,000, we are in 100, we are in 100. Now, we have for over 10,000. And nothing to the guy and 2 years ago, my other. They were 10,000.
Hey! Na fesu parliament ya wamu so dia brofo akesi brofo mu ntimi nka esusu brofo ne ye dia hyehyemra wo bedura parliament so kasa me ne ye de be hyehyemra
ya di chi ne ya baka na wa bre ni dia ti ho ya ni ya ni ya prema e di chi ne ya baka wo we akotia wo ti baka brofo wa wo ka ni no na ni wi wa ma wo ni na ti e ti ka o kasa we ni no o wa kasa na ko mo ko ya so onya fu so ka onya be bo bure ni o bo ka sa ma no ana be bo ya so bi tintum ana so bo ya ka ara ya ana ma ya bi anya ya ni anti an ko ka bro sa ka sa do nya me de na wo no e na so ka anya ko bo ni je e de nya me bo wo no ono ara bo ka sa ma bo anti an fa bro ana wa ma yin na ya ji wa ko ko na ko ku ya seriti na wa ti ase o ko ka bro te ro ti ya ka sa o ma mi do ba sa wo ya ka se abana na wa ka bro te ro o ti ya ka sa ala so be ti mi akira anti me ti a wo se ya ka sa na ya se ya bu ya ma
ye ke se ni maame kura wunu de wote se no anse chim wanti push bo ba bia afi do ya wo de to wanu ma chim na kire no afi na mo de brofo bedwa no ho
ise se ya mo de brofo e de push wa so aki abana no wa pa anti me ka ti ga na poste e free Supreme Court ho abi ko ya se to aka pro Supreme Court what to get to of Supreme Court ya ka ti kasa obi asa ya kasa e di ki asama asiano atimi afiri ho obi wa da dafare na obi ku tensika na oba jeje sare na sistem wati na fa ko so okoya asi ya ngati wa ha enti papa ba ya ono oba da kare ya ati sare na obi o da be ta ko pa na wati sino obi ya kwa da fa ko so duwa ya dai enti ala obi asam enti da la ya de asam ya da de asam enti se de asam enti ya asam ba e ba ko ka kasa na ti di asam no na kwa no kwa so da enti ya bro ani ona na obi ba ne na kaya wo ya ba ma na kaya kasa
tiye kene chese wo bi asisiw wo pe wabu no o te besene me enko court ho de brofo ne ye ka wo so nte brofo ne de brofo na kobu
aha wo so ni sika to ko fa ya ama la ya la bi taji
na kuafo so wo se wo makwan ame yemfa duro empetepete eye efom emfa no na ewo se yetimi edo ade na makwan ame yemfa duro enhye enwura yi
yeti ame me aka duro yi wura se wa ku na wo ye no wo ni msa de ye no kana fi no e bi bi wo sa ti tu na ku mo na ku mo mire na ku mo so sura e wa ta sura se ya de be pu ti ko ama no ba la ye ye no aku mo wari na e bi duro ni ya de afi ya be wo no ba no di abaje ba ji na ba wo ko ti no no ba ko mo no na aku ani mo ko ba ji no no ba tan ya ni ato e bi ya de ku ya to so so ye atra na e bi ba ji no sa ko ya ti anu ji no ani e ku ya ka to na sa ta no de ya na ko ba na o ne do na wo ti na ya dura e ko ba ji no so abi adura ni ti ya ne e ya do ta ko adura na do si adura ti na na ku ye e ti no sa no ne ti na mi ke mo do ba ni ya ya ta se ye ni e so da e bi ya de e bi ya papa ni papa no ta na de ye no
na nkwada susu a ye bewo mato Ghana ye hyase totofiwa ebeko school a kosisi ebekwa akoduru university no wosu be ma wo nyina aduane adi na ye benya ho aduane de ama wo mo
ya na ko pa sia ye aduane bi sia bibia na me sere and you know what I say na sia ni dini asia ni bibia se je bure ni na ti tan kwa ga wo na se mo ba na se be se na ko da ni ti na ba ye ya sia se a ye ko se ye na ko plano a ko se obe na wa so be ji ko le ye ti kwa go ko ra na ko de ti mo be di de wo ya me kan se nya me mo wo nya me na se be na me kama wa e do bia die e ya so ya bia nya me ya no se se pro e dia wa kan se ya no asa ya me ta na ye na no me be da ye be da ti ti amo bia se ta do ma ye da ba ye e bi so bia to
now ye kra boss ba ye kra spare parts ba ye kra no ma ba wo se eye tema port no takura de port no wo be ne den
me se takura de port ani pa ba ye bi ya ye sika aya ho obi kwa ni obi kwa yo pa ba dia o mo e o friga na haje ba ti o mo sika na wo mo friga na haje so bi dia ti o de ba men ndi mara da me ti o se o ye gan ni na o ye ho ja be man pa ma kwa na o se na ni dia pa pra si o ya wa o so kan ya wa kan ni na wa be ta kwa le ko yi si wa bro ti wa de o na ba pa pra la be si
achese Ghana fo a yakotena brochira kwasam fifire no yenya bibi ne ye de ba ne ye de abeboa ensese yesan ji omu duty akese sa na nsentwerofo so de nsentwerofo eye baabi eye adwuma bia no say despite group say ubema eye Peace FM ka baako Neat FM ka baako OKFM ka baako UTV ka baako Hello FM ka baako Peace FM online ka baako na benya card ya mo bia sa
yeah, baby, I'm like the baby. I'm a baby. I to what I'm like. There was a go. There was a intimacy. That's why I never found someone to put on what to do. It's what? There was a there was good. There will be I want to start them at a place. Start a prayer here. I have a well, man. And the baby, I see. I was going to have. So be out of
you na de na chire mu chire wo man mai ɛdeɛ na ka wa ɛdɔm a esum Ghana ha sei na wanyo bia anko yi no sɛ adakabere frimpong manso mamudu ɛna wo fa no sɛ ɔmɛyɛ wabɛdi akyire ɛdeɛ nti ɛna adakabere na wode ma no
adakabere yɛ adeɛ wakyerɛ dɔ akyerɛ Nyankopɔn ɛnyɛ yɛ mu nsanko a wakyerɛ dɔ saa wakyerɛ sɛ n'adwuma a wɔyɛ no so wayɛ me ho ate na wɔde adakabere sempa ma ebi aso sua deɛ wɔyɛ yɛ ntoa wɔyɛ bɛdi akyire sɛ sɛ manyini no nsi hɔ a adakabere bɛɛba ebi kɔla kɔla no bibia yɛ sɛ abɛsɛ adakabere ma berɛ banyini ti na ɛna ne deɛ kɔla wanyɛ abɛsɛ ti mu akɔpɛ ko sɛ bɛka ni ebi a meyɛ nkane wo man ɛna mefa nhyira ɛbɛkasa sɛ ɛte paati ebi a mebɛkasa yɛ na adakabere ni hɔ na ɛwɔ adakabere wɔ nsa ɛwɔ adom yɛbɛte yɛ sɛ wɔse wɔbi deɛ adakabere wɔ adom wɔse nkyɛ obi damra na wakasa wobɛte paati ɛnti ɛho ane gye nkyɛ obi damra ana nso menti na ɛdura me ne yɛ awenfo deɛ mɛsɛsɛ me hɔ ɛnti mentimi ma me ho nkɔkyerɛ wɔ man wɔn nso wɔfrɛ me a wɔse daabi anyɛ nti wɔne ne hia onipa bia no a sɛ yɛ a wokaa sɛ wobɛte paati no ewiase ma nyinaa bi da ɛna wɔakɔka sɛ wobɛte paati no sɛ wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ ɔne sɛ ɔyɛ a waka no deɛ yɛntwa sika no mfa ampa wɔmde no sɛ bia no mutwa ɛde no kɔe ɛdi na nsa bɛka ne kɛseɛ so daabi abɛɛsaa ɛsɛrɛnkɔ dine na abɛ ɛdi ansa na ɛsɛrɛnkɔ bɛyɛ ɛsɛrɛnkɔ na Nyankopɔn so sɛnti no adakabere tiri yɛ ɛsɛ wɔ ho ɛmu ma bɛmu da ɛbiaa bo na ba so ɛfa bɛyi no hoo ɛbiaa bo na ba so ɛna wabɔ ɔba so saa korɔkorɔ no saa ɛde ndeɛ mɛdere ɛnti adakabere na korɔkorɔ asɛmpa ɔka kyerɛ me ɛho aba ɛne wɔbɛtwa
wɔyɛ yɛbɛsrɛ so no anante so ntotoa no nyinaa akɔ nti akyina nyame yɛ adom a anɔpa no nondu pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ sɛ ntwerɛfoɔ gye bum ɛbɛba na yɛba bɛkɔva abra ɔba panyina kuadɔnkɔ flag bearer of the Ghana Freedom Party wɔma adakabere mamudu osioma ne nsa so so wɔyɛ no running mate na afei nso so no wɔde nsɛmpɔ no a wɔde ba bɛbu man no ne manifesto no wɔde to dwa ɔba panyini anyɛ no no ɛdeɛ ne kyɛn wei yɛda ase papaapa nyame nhyira yɛbɛhyia so ɛyɛ akuadɔnkɔ ɛna wɔka ne sei ɛde kyɛ whatsapp yɛ on 0506000909 0506000909 hey wɔba panyina akuadɔnkɔ. In fact, President Nanado and Dr. Baumia are seriously in trouble because a Kwadonko manifesto is coming. Gideon Amwako, aka Kwasimkum, from Agunankum and Wadebaye. Also, have a good afternoon. Congratulations. And I hope media freedom is back again because of you being the running mate from Gideon Amwako again. And Wade Eso Ebaye. Wasi, have a good afternoon. ADAKABRI, why don't you say your flag bearer, but Kwadonko say, she has already chosen you as her running mate. Honorable ADAKABRI, please address her as your flag bearer. Thank you, Wafa. Kakari, retired Inspector Kakari, that's what about Ahafu, and what they buy, and was assigned editor as well. But see, I really trust that woman. I really trust that woman. And also, what they buy, right now. Vinia
ADAKABRI,
I don't go for you.
I mean, congratulate you. See, also that. I said, no, send a back of one crown. David, never back of one idi. And this is my ministry when Yakumapa or Pempaso or Bessum no about dear. Memoamu. Ghana Hena, when you be so no now, let us say. Also, Bodi. And also, what gentleman now in you? What are Roma? Now, where to our call a year? Employers you and was a VIP for one penny for me best Ramo, now with the ADAKABRI affirm me. Now made that way running me. It's when you wake up. Penny way out one more church what you may see. We had the Ragas and Pretty not driver for you now, mate for you now, balabala for you now, and yeah, no. It's a double normal house, no. It's not pa. Oh, change your mother. It's me, fraternal greetings.
from MPP,
Yes.
from NDC,
Yes.
from Babia, Munyina, Mranachina, no, Munyina, no, Mofa, MPP, Monsma Samia Wuku, Muma Capo Nemra. Yeah, NDC, so no Muma Sami Jamfimra. Na face CPP for Mama Nanaya, John Tuamra. Na Gum, so Muma Brigadier Nunu Mensa.
A special day.
A special day. I just say ye drum and I just say ye this edumano. Minia, what's the yamu atna say? Na who to say we
Mr. Dom Namiadum.
The other one ye. Echina na eye Ghana Freedom Party wadi ni manifesto ba. Na wo hwe se oba wonsi suku da mu da. Na since 2012 watimi agina ne na so a se wuyi MPP ni NDC a wo mo brand on top of people's mind. Meka ne say arguably the otoso will be any no eye akuadonko a osibe bia enne osi VIP pe everybody could recognize that person woma titrotrom ko atwam akokra nye no sa oba na watimi ayesa no what is made of her just a dien and a drive no ema obaka ne say in quotation marks illiterate watimi ayesa adwuma no
ofa maminchi ona minchia yetiefo amichia President John Dramani Mahama ani maami odende Ghana maami emaninya maami Ghana any Africa and beyond Professor Denana Opoku Ajiman amichia ya national chairman honorable Ofosu Ampofo any nimpenyufo any nyani jumapa omu eye and then parliamentary candidates across the 275 constituencies yenim se omu eye jumapa. Now, come December 7th, yabenya a resounding majority in Parliament. Na yemfa amemu papa. Ghana for yenin for the Ghana dium. The issue of yamami if don't go as to what drives her. Perhaps ebi ajis or none bet me. I can ni intrinsic motivation. The ewuni mwa. Ofo se bi obet me ada amanyoku. The political party enim or Maimuhano. I think intrinsically on me actually the only more motivating. But the external environment, you made me like I said driving in a we share acquaint to a year two in a governance journey. Na ya tito, na sorry. I mean to the point say yabedu 1992. Now you see you be a multi-party democracy. Doduo amemu Ghana ni bia we 40 years we of a sound mind ubetimi for me a political party ubetimi the political party enim say yentu aba ma onebe o mampenyin. I'm sure that offers the platform say obetimi for me a political party mind you obaku point me and found a party, so perhaps when people of like-mindedness and now omu adjoining no now omu afomu the Ghana Freedom Party, right? And what you can do, and it's share ni baby are offering so the background as as a farmer. Now also free a marginalized group or in terms of politics, in terms of leadership, culturally, a bit relegated. To the background. And he said with me, I break the glass ceiling everywhere. Now on one forming a political part. That's for education. I don't want to go there because education cannot be synonymous with wisdom. And he young fan say biana on go school, but in an amtity, I said be not formal education here, but it was an informal way of training and they were able to hold the country together peacefully. There was stability. I
see in Parliament, Bruni bia enter Parliament wa mo kwaka brofo di akire no. Na sabiaku o brofo yi wotene san na Bruni krum. Na Bruni bia enter Parliament na yenyai na yentimi nka a common language between us. Our Parliament one mo. Are feasible? Are doable?
I cannot be speaking for me feels
hey, will NDC launch manifesto? You can't watch mama. Now we be so launch manifesto. Can watch them. Over. Onya launch here. But it's not no part of go launch.
I MB before launch of manifesto, a day before Sebe launching manifesto, President Nana Rangwa Akufo-Addo had the opportunity on radio like this. Bisana say Cape Coast an airport. Also, it is not something that is on the radar because or say feasibility studies, etc. But just few hours after that interview, the MPP came around and said, "Look, Cape Coast, we have good news for you through Dr. Baumia." Oh, and he we're granting interview or radio. Say Biana or China, the actual launch the Basun, Biana and Sakra, Aba, the manifesto. So we can grant her that do na or the Betuja. Indeed, that is what she wants to do. Fine, we can interrogate it. But what I can say generally, Uko is here in particular. Any other countries, who share say, omu developmental agenda, ni ekwa ombeti miya harness omu culture to drive that development. And language is key. I mean, say, which me bibi in science, which me bibi in engineering, na u yusu kasa. Say mean tiasia very difficult say nipano be GI to manase ebe ka nitri manase obe apply whatever say wo chire nipano and as a country say do mpempe so I say the local language is the way to go I mean it's all about how do we harness our human capital. I think that is at the bottom line. And it's a local language and a debate a local language and a better parliament. But I think say even currently as we speak Emra was we are a member of parliament. That's our local language, local dialect. It is not unparliamentary. Say ubeka chi, and also beka ewe, and also beka gan, and also beka dagomba, ewo parliament. But as I said, don't wanna eka brofun. I say a convention. So called the Parliament of Ghana. Brofu ena
Obi kwaka a language other than English. Ewo floor of parliament. Do allow that. Yes, no, say we the as an animal fool.
And that is our mentality. I mean, that me kasa no. And I will say, we share your system now. A member of parliament representing a particular constituency. And uko hono, there should be a language that is dominant or sa constituency. But that's what I say. The uko north tongue, AMP constituency. Honorable Okujato, Ablakwa, AMP. Tong Kasano. Ewe, Kasano. Dominant. And it's a Kasawe, ewo. Say, ni constituent, ebetinasi, ebia there's an issue. Omu, edia hanesa, so honorable yepe we. Na se bionu, enya the opportunity on the floor of the house. Na all kan ye Kasano. Ama ubiati, I say. Then I some ne ni de bia any honorable kano. Then I woni trim, and I say, we dear to so bedi enim na yesa kadie pena. I think it would rather go to enrich the participatory democracy. Entrench.
And then another highlight, say, mining companies would only be allowed to mine in a particular community when they assume responsibility, be it social. So, ombe yomu kwayama womu, ombe si hospital momu, ombe si school momu, normal provide potable water, and sa ena. Ombe invest in that sector for the community and suddenly I'm a to go and I almost to minerals nama womo. What do you make of such a proposal?
On Fambrana, I mean,
on Fambrana, so and say you do abuana.
Yeah, on Fambrana. On the Manu Aquenya,
the Ghana for Betia Seno, on Bemu Aquenya, na Yershare said ABC Ako. Godwin Bobobi and Atin and Kano. Here quatin
offer
mining communities ubi the say uko esanse uko bontefu uko manso edubia manso nkwanta edi ewura mu nyina jakobu na such community esanse bontefu ho nyina no ansa na ubenya license to mine no. Just we invest in almost schools, we invest in almost roads, we invest in almost hospitals. Na almost community no enya bibi ansa and almost committee at me grant license to mine. What do you make of such proposal?
Offer medase na de yom bio mesa congratulate you na ebi nso masa chia wo na nua bobo bia obaye na machia etiefo nyina. nka o ma me start free English language na o propose say be obeye from no the tree na ba na ka me ka kakra bi o ha ka be me da
okay koso minua
the meti ase ne say ma me no akua donko ni proposal na o de ba no nka nya bad nka ye proposal ka nyina e be de e be gya tum sabi e betena ye di ehun komo ye de local language na ye de e di nkomo e be boa ne mo ade ba ko yo si ehun asoman so ne say ye ka language a sabi asoman Ghana no ye ndele with ye nkwa ye ho ye kobro ni ho kopebosia ye wo other African countries ye ni omo trade even ye ba ye man Ghana yi mu kra na sabi enye obia na ka twi na bi ye pese ye use no we say twi ye only predominantly used in Ghana let us say enipa bebre ana Ghana fo bebre ye dey use twi language no eno nkyere pote say sabi Ghana ha nkasa obia ye dey etitwi na ye hwesa ya nkasa ye ho ye wo diversity wom na ye hwe abrofo omo nso wa bonten ne omo dele ye hwe other countries even the francophone countries ye hwe countries bi anglophone countries bi je Nigeria no money ade a ye ne omo wo trade alliances ye ne omo wo trade treaties ne agreements na ebe ye papa say anka ye nyina be adopt one common language a ye betimi ne ya nkasa ho adi nkitahudie a boni be for official language a enye ya nkasa ho so ye betimi so ne ebi a other partners abrofo ebi a ye nnuanom omo Nigeria ye nnuanom omo France ye nnuanom omo bi a other African countries ye betimi no ma dey adili di ma me kasa enye promise na enye proposal e bone ne mo of ADAKABRI wo se wo na wo ye vice no di me say sa policy in ka mo nye dey ka mo hwebu but I mean with issue of mining question now bisa ye ne senka obeya ma communities no ebe ye obligatory na ebe ye ohyebi ama mining communities ne say ebe ye a anka omunye bibi o community one san e de online society amom in other ways no ye ka bibi a broni frɛ no the corporate social responsibility ho asem but ye ka corporate social responsibility no so no corporate social responsibility ye say ade bi a wo company na wo bese wo ba ho no wo e bi a company ni enya wo hye wo mrem but wo bibi se wo ye de wo ye ana ye sa wo bibi nso a ye frɛ no local content aspirations no so ebe ye se bi a as part of your agreement e bi e no oman no wo kɔ no enhyehye wo ho ne say e bi a ye no wo be ye bibi e beboa omanfo no locally nti asad now no bi enhyehye bitimi da hot se bi a mining company bi se bi angogo Dubai bitima ka so onfa 30% of Ghanaians ne dey as adwuma sa 30% no onfa e bi a emu emfiri sa community ho sa enhyehye ni nyina betima akoso e no be ye the local content aspiration na o mine ye na betima take decision say bi a say ni chefa say ni ye wansa na mine dey ye the lances aye dey amamu nemom se koye o hye say ade ye moral responsibility say wo school dan na wo ntwa tax ma no wo sa person na esu school dan wo royalties na wo gi asabi nkrofo so wo beji royalties afri adwuma wo ye ho nkrofo so a wo omo etwa tax mo ntwa tax ma that mining companies omo twa tax ma ban no enti ebe ye den pa so kwa kache Newmont say Newmont maje me royalties awie na emo me sa hye wo se sa ye ekwan wo ho nyina
enti obi de say Newmont at the time na Newmont oba Ghana na so be kaye na jonkofo penso enti jonkofo kokogina Victoria Park ewo Cape Coast na wo kan ye enoma miensa na jonkofo kan ye say ebesi wo Ghana at the time asemihia o kan tie jonkofo kan say Newmont was number 1 gold miner or Ghana. And a jonkofo san can say Guinness Ghana, any Ghana breweries, warmo eka abum, nothing so or san can say Vaco, warmo ba, yes, I ababi. Sa no man me and san jonkofo kan yeno, ubeka prana, a ho, and as the late Edumazi, or Cocan say or describe the late John Mills, I say Kruaba. No more Cape Coast and assassin see. Now at the time jonkofo can say Newmont Urban and Newmont negotiate about 2 Achem mines, Kenyan mines, half mines no. And now would negotiate catch and say subject to see a best sense Sayajia 2 Muamuakotu mines no Achem Afosu and Quartin Ukotu no Bremo nyina just we say because so hwa kwan a enam Newmont mu edi twam won kwaten chia edi kokotokuom edi bebesi ofo ase ansana wo de akodan kwanta hwe sa kwan no etesen wo hwe ekwan a enam brem Newmont ani mo de ko Jamestown edi bebesi otumi na de aba besi eye nkwantanan hwe ekwan no etesen
so akuase wo nyina makofa wo recent no yem
wo hwe se at the time no se wo ka che Newmont se just say what investment ali betu gold no invest in the road network wa ha invest in schools wa ha invest in hospitals wa ha wo hwe aye Kenya ase wo ka chen say just say wo Kenya ase as part of the deal on the table so say number 1 miner enko beka say onye ana
offer ni nyina boils down to broni fe bi contract contract yen say ye da me no obi ba enipa mienu na ko mienu ye dey entem. In this case here okay contract here can just say that oman Ghana na bia yefa ne say Newmont hypothetical argument na here analysis na here yeah no yeah the more represent said the be for the purpose of the discussion na here yeah no nti wo per say oman Ghana wo per say on Newmont e wo contractor broni fe be in contract for consideration ni che say wo no parties na mo ye involved in the contract no e dey na wo no wo ye in the contract we ne de beba we so the terms beba. At the end of the day, no, munyina mo behunu say, me terms A, B, ni C na me de yede eba. Onu Newmont so beka say, okay, me so A, B, ni C na me de yede eba. Pa say, contract ni nyina no, say bi, enya say wo gold no ye wo dia na say wo asa asusu nti che say, wo you betima make any determination bi na betimi the terms bi in favor or no investor na wo yede oba no. Enu nti na eye papa say, ya nkasa so man ye bepe another module a ye betimi dia investing in investor na wo yede oba no. Say the beya ya no asem the terms of the contract no you betimi so amana dey a favor ye more eno ho ne Japan ho sense but em say eno nye for the purpose of discussing today but back to o question now kan it boils down to the terms of the contract aban se mi pewe ni mo nso se mi pewe aban se mi pewe na mom ni nyina ye say entiase be ye dey ebeba na at the end no entiase ba ni mo betimi aka se metimi de o se no betimi ye dey aya na se mentimi nye dey enye so ni nyina boils down to consideration na each party na work contract mu ye dey provide but ya say wasase nti no betimi actually bibia
so na akuadonko say Libya wayire ana no mu no mu oni bibia ka wayire no ho eso otimi de hwe oman mama obia tafri bi ema obia eso no so na Ghana so no wayire na chire no kura no hwe no ma esan eka ho eno nti ususu say also otimi mu obia no nso free wa Ghana ha also otimi mu obia so kania free Ghana ha also otimi ma akwada bi oko school up to tertiary odidi free e wo school eye doable ana eye feasible ana
wofa obusa me meka say the theory of impossibility ne de say be improve nwiye nti mi bibia ni ho a obusa me say eye possible a meka cho say enye possible na mo fundamental question e bebusa ne say ekwan ba efe so na obefa so aye dey aye no wotimi kire ekwan kura befa so aye na obenya sika wo he back to Newmont asema okay say unim say enye ofan say mining company said ye so be development aban said ye say also ye development because ye tria tax ma aban enye private company ye tria tax ma no enti ebia nie wo say oh me ba me ma Newmont yi me kwan nyina ho no what man convince me say ebia wo tax na wo beje no wo so de be ye bibia de bia Newmont consideration na asa agreement say na ne ya menyintum enti promises in the obetima ma promises bebre ebia obi promise or say wa promise jobs say 1 million jobs 1 million jobs your promise onipa na asa ko gina former president John no asa ko gina wa aka say upper west no obama mu 250,000 jobs again who be to say okada for your moya around 800,000 it is over 250,000 jobs for upper west alone nebia wo okada for kwa 800,000 I mean, kwa alone more than 1 million jobs now there. O person provide no. But you when say so my power west kwa 250,000 jobs. Now my emphasis region be our 250,000 jobs per simple probability analysis no. Oh yeah, analysis pa upper west and kasakro mo yesay. Omodo do yesay na Hong Kong team ko promise 250,000 jobs. Now ba Shanti wa promise say. Now ba Greater Accra promise say. Making consideration with to their population. And who has our promises we nyina Ubehunu say promising the obetima ye dey ama maami akuadonko asema okay maami ne ka say oh okay me ba me yesi a say be promises the obi a betima ma promise the ye dey up vote directive principles of state policies na chere de ke nyina enye de yenye okwa chapter 6 of our constitution na ka chere say aban wo ba wo be provide education aban ba wo be provide health aban ba wo be yesei ndi ka wo be hemu pa dia ke bibi te say manifesto kura ke ho nye de ehia wo na emom different ideologies ma me akua don kwaso ni die ni sei MPP yesi die ni sei ye de kan say se ye di free SHS aba nkwara ba se nkwara no mbe wie school no ye bo mo ho bra mo matima ko university at no cost the ohia ne NIA card ukura Ghana card you just subscribe to the service bia wontimi nya the interest school fees afene so na uko school ni nyina efie na ni wi a aban sa ma obre na wa ye adwuma de atwa until you check the consistency of party now or make it promise no boni fe be empirical viability o check ade na wa no check say argument no making a valid and say enye valid afa no dey ahwe past records so obi so aka say okay me buy no or promise say ono dey proud to 2016 election no ebi ono ka say bia election e be kono free SHS na dey be possible na be possible e be in the next 20 years so nipa kro na ka cho say free SHS or be expand as make university free then you question the credibility of such a person making the promise. You don't question the credibility of the promise na nkasa wo nemo nipa na nkasa wo make promise na be hu say papa we ya kan wo ya ayebi pe na say we say amfo na ye dey e che ne nto aso ana ebesi usu aka dey ke hye wo ma enti maame akua no nkwase ma obusa ame no enye ono nkwa na ebitima discuss no but you help promises a political party bia dey ameki NDC ameki bi oso oba obeye say MPP so ameki bi but this time around no abana e kwoto no be based on the promise alone. There be care promise and directive principles of state policy in our constitution chapter 6 will catch is going to be based on the records of abide by and Nana Akufo-Addo for instance they be a case study Nana Akufo-Addo for instance about or promise day or promise free SHS or promise one district one factory or promise Numa or the NAPCABA or promise so about restore the training allowance or promise apart from nursing training allowance papa no say promises so about restore teacher training allowance. These are normal. You have to put a question mark to say, well, Bruni friends, whether or not President Akufo-Addo normal or promise you to me the AA. After young papa so a friend in GM. Oba no na dum so ho. Papa no ka so be ye free. What me free answer na all free ho. And no say another question I say answer. Papa ne ba na nursing training allowance. What me free ho na answer na ho to maintain answer na all free ho. There no say a question I say answer. Papa ne ba na nya nursing ko teacher training allowance ho no timi ye dai. Ne obi bi to say ne friend yes program the youth entrepreneurship supporter papa ne say what the be recruit Ghana for youth nyina a kire no ye hu de koye ye enye na na do ne ba no be converted into NEP asset now be establish NEP ti recruit he should give us the figures yes program no more employee ni say papa ne ye say when they catch us what the $10 billion be bad they are pumping into infrastructure ye say kwatre kwa be ma ntuma tinidin $10 billion project can na de boni o nemo you have a president sika ne infrastructure sika onya e nyina no ubusan say sika no ka so they could develop the same development or no for no in a program say be sada no sika ne ko see say papa na ka say o sa sika onya ye millions of Ghana cedis or the coin so the ko ejida no e ko see say bars branding e ko see say so these are the fundamental questions that the Ghanaian voter no ebebusa etimi no this time around no dey eya me the pa say election no has not been issue say we mpe wasem we mu mpe half wasem ana chimfo ana we na we num I mean yenya excess yenya unpresidential comments free candidates bi wo a recent one a former president Mahama Koka say achem saka wa mafia for no to me no as at this level na kan kwala bi say bi asame jemfi no meeting my dey aka but at that level no kwaka your expectation free wa keni kwase ke dey e pie free wa no but this time around no aside those kakra bi e ba mu no the election and the campaign has been quite clean. And this time around now it is going to be based on records and your credibility and your policy credibility as a party and as a candidate.
Bobby, dear Unia Walker any the campaign of records demonstrable track. Namu bika.
Over many answer MP for now. Enra, many Asia or more sister station already some of these issues, and I pointed out to him that we share a more campaign strategy. Now, minimum class now we my America don't call the running mate, and it means also you are within the political space. We share MPP for communication strategy for 2029. Now we share Omayano in slides, PowerPoint presentation. The 11th slide, omu capture no putting your message across. And omuma a number of points out of the lot. Almost say communicators like many are consistent. Now omu repeat even lies. So omu twan trokra na omu kosu embo na etoni petrim. Anti intro oti ha okay. Hey asema ye di asuma no. Say onkosu no mbo. My main refute some issues are always. Also President Mahama can no say obe provide 250,000 jobs. Ewo Upper West alone. Offer. When me say nya no credit. We are running mate to a presidential candidate. And who names say no credit. You have been following President Mahama. President Mahama say obe created 1 million jobs within 4 years. And afibiano chebe 250,000 jobs obe created afibia across the length and breadth of this country. The 250,000 jobs and for Upper West alone, meaning akwesi and rami correct you. Also can edegu anymore. You are a fine gentleman. Fatao. Also, President Mahama say free SHS. Ebe possible in the next 20 years. Show me any record anywhere. I just say President Mahama. Eka no baby. Ya recording no baby. Ya video no baby. Ya churagu baby. Free SHS is possible in the next 20 years. Look, this is a man, a president, or implemented the progressively free senior high school. Progressively, as dictated by the constitution. Say, no, based on Omainu Ebotum, Omainu Ahonding. And I started the progressively free senior high school. And I move by ya, Modi double track free SHS buy. I'm not free SHS amba. I want the double track free SHS. In fact, the manner and shape in which I want promise free SHS no. And yes, I know we implement it no. Number one, almost a universal application. Universal rollout. Buy form 1 to form 3 free. Mobile Muslim start free form 1. And yet the abortion mudima no. And also no free ha. Masanko no double track traffic light red, gold, green, yellow, blue, white. And moon ferry. Mofu say tabi Ghana for the mbeke biano na ye there be. That is why President Mahama any NDC ye better alternative with regards to the freight. I'm sure we'll go into those areas. Again, Osidum so over. Koshua as of December 2015, and at the Energy Ministry, Eddie released a bounty say load shedding was over. As of December 2015, President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia were on record to have said, say, President Mahama, deserve no friends applause. Say was over doom so. Dr. Bawumia in particular. I see ye ko bo President Mahama baso say was over doom so enye ye. E ma ye mbo na baso because ono na di baaye. Oh fa me no ye nim. Wo fie no say de ko enim che me ni akwesi. Onim say doom so no. A systemic problem in the energy sector. It was not the creation of President John Dramani Mahama.
Mismanagement.
Any President Mahama di baaye. Say President Kufuor's name mismanagement. President Kufuor di aso for kogu akosombo dan so mo bompa no. Na mismanagement. Ye depending heavily on hydro. Ye akosombo. And the insurance power na water level no come from one. Electricity generations equal from. And that was it. Ye the buy by at the time at the peak of the energy crisis. Now we are producing just 10% of the capacity. And then a decisive leader, President John Dramani Mahama, a merry deal, and the several other power projects at the Baya, Yanya excess generation power. And the answer, and no onjai kan na etiofo enjai eti. Ushia yoka se the waye bida. The NDC any issue show for Sebi the 4 years of President John Dramani Mahama. Na ebi onim de all can. Yen show the resource envelope. Sikado do sen na President Mahama nyaaye within the 4 years. Na sikado do sen na President Akufo-Addo susu nyaaye. Sikado do sen. Na ye hwe djuma ye. Ye show the regional offices ye. Ye show the second interchange ye. Ye show the Tema your friends interchange ye. Ye show the Rich Hospital. Ye show Kejetia Market. Ye show the E-blocks. Ye show University of Ghana Medical Center. Across the length and breadth of this country, President Mahama has a lot to show. Indeed, grow from an onibano embassy or Ghana, obi free New York ba, obi free friends there ba no ba, no be see or terminal 3 on the Mr. Sebi odasu enam your friends ni New York. On him say odasu enam Dubai. Because of the investments at President Mahama, aye ewo terminal 3. Anti Ghana for any Sebi yani ebie to the issues. Yenim the contributions of President John Dramani Mahama and in the NDC. As far as Abanya Wetimia deliver on the promises. Look, any of my muha. And I am before some bar on my 350 senior high schools, brand new schools. Indeed, NDC able to see about the 200 community-based senior high schools now. Now, in the existing schools, now you see over 1,000 classroom blocks, dormitories, libraries, etc. In the existing schools, over 1,000 structures. Aside the E-blocks now, Koso. Musi Muba brand new 350. Not even one to show. Musi one district, one factory. Where are the factories? By any crony and him said the NDC, there are factories dotted across this country. Commander is a typical example. And in fact, we show the Rural Enterprise Foundation, projects, or cottage industries, factories. The M before years they say M because we'll be on a factory dada. Or yeah, Calipo. Now, one command 150 Ghana, your friends say 150,000 Ghana cedis. Now, what's up? Painters. Now, painting, ne dying. Nipa no yepe, now the pickup. Now I a signboard. Now I try to 1 this 1 5. Now the Nipa nechi. Or painting the new year. Now the signboard they see or say this 1 this 1 factory. That is what they are doing. But the NDC has a verifiable record to show say the 4 years I demand the NDC any President John Dramani Mahama. Sebi, he has something to show in all sectors, in education, in health, in agric, in social interventions. We have a lot to show. Say, Akwenya or Maino Ediama President John Dramani Mahama from 2013, Ekopim January 7, 2017. Jumba wetimi aye edi omano ako
comparative analysis of the two manifestos, MPP NDC. Expectations of the citizens. What do you know what I'm saying, Bobby?
Over NDC manifesto. In fact, indeed, you started say yeah manifesto. Say yeah koni pano ho. Se o pese o di nipa anymore. And say unhu nipa no ni needs, ni aspirations. E den no no a epema ne ho. Enye se bi ho na wachichi du engari. O di akwahye ne nsam. Ebia na sa enwumre na ne kondo acheke. Ana ne kondo akple filtrate dashi. Okay? Enti ese unhu nipa no me nua de na wo pe. Enti NDC for ye adoptee.
It's voter psychology.
Yeah, adoptee, sir. Bottom up approach.
Bottom up, you know, as I can.
Bottom up approach. Say, be call nipa. And here town hall meetings across the country. Here the speak out sessions. Ye makwenya say, Ghana ni bia. Say be what rumpo papa bi. Emma woman Ghana. Fabra. A bit raw emails ebaye. A be no WhatsApp. A bit raw letters. A big cry envelope war, crata or envelope mukakraka, echo drop war your party offices across the constituencies across the regions. And I bet Nasia, to be a year and Papa Professor Danso. The on chair a manifesto committee. Non soneso, yen soneso, never being count. And no, and I made the People's Manifesto. And to offer some business, NDC Manifesto. Ghana for no tier the honor or more expert here now. Make a choice. Ghana for no name. The na Ghana for do na no money the all manifesto no that. Because of my contributions and I had a buy. With regards to education, because human capital development is very key. And Professor Moss can say kind economy. And I'm glad say yeah, mami Professor Jenana Opukwajiman so the economy is about the people. Any figures. Okay? And it's how person who develop Nipana. It's about education. And in terms of education, Ghana for the next NDC administration, inshallah, President Mama Ebedi Enim Ebe expanded the free SHS at the even private senior high schools. Yeah, no sano, ne yi double track no everywhere. Ankore ni nyina anopa. Yanim say Ghana for senior high school for ni nyina starting lesson at 8 na yapon time say. Anya say obi say mbo abet na fie na your green track and I'm your red track and I say traffic light achi me until me ofi answer. There be. Yeni nyina ebe kono pe. And the side expectation of the Ghanaian has been met in terms of your manifesto promise. Say double track ni ebe ye everywhere. Na ya complete your e-blocks, your complete ya na ya expanding free SHS into the private senior high schools. Again, technical and vocational education. In San Rejuma no offer. And then you are touting the achievement of Yamami Ekadonko. Or yen San Re or Equiani or Din Saye Juma. Okay? And the can say, I was say, yes, ya, atadi esheme, obine dinisa apam. Ofa fugu eshe fefefe, obine dinisa ede apam. Enti insano juma enyapa. Present mama in the end is technical and vocational education. You be free up to university level.
It's already free.
And the will say obesia adipama na wu kwa kopio university. So wa honding ni nyankopon nim dia odi ama obetumi nkwan dia. Ubefamo because it is free. No impediment. 17 years school fees be there anyhow. Ghana for etiase against the student loan. There are no more universities who could loan na kofa guarantor or contributing senate in fear do say and all that. You see, ye guarantor na every. Who national ID card who the coach I bet me a trace baby a school baby etc. Now when you student loan. Until that expectation of the tertiary student has been met. Again, COVID. Eddie, in some bebre aba ejuma for so particularly on running on casa businesses. Business bebre are collapsing. And they say the who was okay. How dealing in spare parts, how about university. Now what you are fees and next spare parts ejuma egu. And to be there to your fees. President Mama say 2020-2021 academic year. University ni bia unya admission uko bia no. Onuna buying John Dramani Mahama NDC are buying inshallah beba from 2021 January 7th no. Obetia fees no half at the amawo. Say 1 million a buying so obetia 500.
And then tomato di chimpe no.
Chimpe a buying say chimpe metia John Mama so onu betia half. Usutia half. So fees near 1,000 Ghana or so betia 500 Ghana the amawo. Until that expectation of Ghana for do now our struggle to pay their fees or my fees or investing on that expectation has been met. Again, and say COVID, social distancing, physical distancing as if for and the schools will be Brazil went to me because your classrooms will be Brazil congested already, your lecture theaters. The president Mama say you better laptops. Again, this is something we have done before. 60,000 laptops and I actually am my university students. Okay, and to buy what the NDC government, or the track record, and the better laptops. I'm a tertiary student, beer or public or private obi abenye bi. And this university, the faculty be decide this virtual learning, etc. The students can still be able to participate. Again, the expectation of the Ghanaian regards to education has been met. So, and you say are creating new regions. New regions here are creating all new universities. So what do we do? President Mahama say, Oba, the 6 new regions will be a ebenya ni university. A teacher ni be called teacher training college. Owie I say koye your friends national service. President Mahama say obetwem. On dwe hu mienu baako obetwem outright. Owie wo training college na aya training we teacher ni a straight ya absorb ko ne ko kira de. So that expectation of the teacher trainees any Ghana for on sure ma some be a teacher for no that expectation has been met. Your manifesto no more. Then again, a teacher for year Juma sabi only be na senior school where you no akoye course be accounting be and I said next mina say medicine be within 2-3 years watch radio pe won say on na dan came. Now teacher now so de bia wo ye chok now ni bi President Mahama said the next NDC administration yeah the vehicle owning scheme be beba you know more teacher for let me procure cars at affordable prices now on to me use na NTB enhance almost so almost standard of living a good year idea here pa say blasters bobo na on say blasters are share gua and share so town for credit na uncha obe bamono out of excitement now we celebrate to go now town for obe bamono. Because see, sports is the passion, football in particular, is the passion of the state. And the on passion, they also to me developing pay. Holistic sports development, so actually say you better use scientific ways. You can have school, yes, got no kwa. And the Winneba Sports College, no. President Mahama ni NDC. Actually, boss ye ban yanko ponye ya dom na Ghana for be ma ya kwenya na. Ye be upgrade nu ayenu a university. Sports university. And I be upgrade this sports college no.
Ma unu
so more the creative art sector. Your movie, your ordinance, mpabwa, your radio juma. Sebi for juma we are also within the creative industry. President Mama say nafti wohoi. Obe upgrade no ayeno a multimedia university. And he enchire anasa this year professional development. I was the creative art industry players no FM no obi abenya kwenya up to that highest level in terms of formal education. So in terms of education, among other things, met me the Abuboso. The expectation of the Ghanaian has been met.
Okay.
Then Uba, over, mommy.
I see. You must have Basubium. Godin of the NDC, nothing in but for now, parting of the MPP, parting comparative analysis of the 2 manifestos. Binti way.
ADAKABRI, Minyane Kasana, Waka, and Noma Bibre, Buha, Menene Adrian Kakra. Ebiso ha me no enye adwen enti de me be say me take some few minutes of my time na I'm say normal kan ya enimu no at least we will correct them for the purpose of education and listeners no say go back to the track record that say my year can say be kwatekwa so obama on to my day tie ne din what can I say o man penin that GM promise jobs say o share jobs na ko so dey bana Kenya de bone as I speak with you me kura me hunu say I under promise go MBP asset now so combine your jobs I ye dia ba nyina is a little over 2 million jobs near diaba and this go because of a promise a friend say 1 million jobs Kenya dia kay ehu but again the question about the credibility of the person will make such a promise and also comes in so obekaya papa ya no ka che say economy no yawe hu na munyina manaka dompe enu nti wo ma edwane call IMF okay say edwane call IMF no part of the conditionalities IMF the man say ye di sika ne be mamu ana say ye di loan be mamu a mo san ko recruiting ko fon fa sika ne ntwia moka but sika mo ka say mo de ko infrastructure no na mo benya kwan atwe sika ma ye nti no broni fa bi ye de embegu ana atobo tabo aye dey ato employment sector no so in the only essential service bit is police, which is the security, teaching, and a nursing, and now the health sector and one recruitment. But obekaya, even with the health sector na nkasa na nurses for atenefie in finsia, na teacher for so atenefie for a number of years and intiminya the impossible. So it shows the credibility of the person who making such a promise. Again, we nyina kwaja IMF loan and DMB go to employment sector so. In this difficult time na nkasa, you were so insensitive say nurses are no more school no so mo training allowance, and teachers are no more training allowance. So what's our withdrawal? What is he saying about it? Training allowance mbo restana kana mento aso untimi nka dia mento aso again or speaking about double track na sama o ye ka no hwe wofa adakabere ya na e di free SHS buy free SHS na akufo do de buy no mu run over 30 separate adverts mu kofa even Nigeria fo nyina Mr. Ibu no money or software in London mu nyina mo ba ha you pay their plane tickets ebra na Ghana na e showbiz for how e mo mbe run adverts kire ekwan a ene ade a free SHS nyede enyeyi enya former president Mahama on the last day of his campaign ujina platforms can say free SHS na be ya it will take at least the next 20 years and ono they will believe in progressively free SHS and then the same person now is promising you say oba best scrap double track the woman say policy be ni ho ni na so ho hwe free SHS no so hwe the outcome dey ba whether a double track or no double tracker, it far outweighs the benefits. It far outweighs saying collaborate if you're not money day or school. As I speak with you, statistics say a NIPA enrollment inquiry increase over 40%. And now I know can say free SHS no. I recruit to and I found over 1.2 million and a students near the eco school. And the way who the policy ba na there 1.2 million in Kwarana former certainly you have challenges with be accommodation in normal kaka ho and na akufo dan kwa hwa so yes enkola nyina be ko school ni adwen ya think it ni apekwan fofora omo benya ya be resolve omo accommodation issue dan se enkola ni nya school no ana omo nko school no nkora se nya sa pa na de double track ba na ka se follow the NDC for kachi a sa nkwara omo SSC sa 40% increase ama say ama increment of free SHS no enrollment akodu 1.2 million ka sa nkwara no we have at least about 500 to 600,000 community fee akomonya de omunko school and the double track no it is a idea free SHS in the day aba and we created the free SHS. It was something on dispute here now you're double tracking aba. It's a challenge of the process. Free SHS wasn't an event, it's a process and every process has challenges. The EBN say as at now no Get Fund and other projects they are building. There are a lot of infrastructure, more cable side freeze, double track problem now. I don't even call it problem. You want to say a challenge and there are measures as of and it's all kind of do away with double tracker. It is an ongoing project. As at now, no, we've built with me and me kwako no go do maso asante achim here. Me school musisi as I speak with you. There has been at least 3 structures are binary ho. In all attempt reduce and I do ADE double track na every ho. Okay, be far or say on factories. Say na now the oya and so ko painti factories. Na factory wo ho no akomo mo be $15,000. Ni a painti na ya de abede de so ya one district one factory enya bad the question me put you say send this buy no say factories na ewu nyina no anko mo penti ye emo mo $15,000 e de hiem ne timi erukutu nipa 2,000 kwa akoma ne bade sam kedru hin sa 8 years na former president Joma Manya ya o de betena so no say na factories 10 kwa no timi revampu ni nyina de na ewu no ano timi revampu ni nyina na enfa so o penti ye no mo bia a seed capital of $15,000 na o kana and e bia timi fa nipa 10,000 kwa na can multiply by 100 ke and then can kwa say na enya dwumai ahanti ye ka bibi to say one district one factory one sema it is something that you should even go there. But Nikwa say you don't even have any policy credibility on something from day one you discredited it. However, I bet you from day one, another made this clear say a PPP. Let us say public-private partnership. Yeah, buying one year the truth is ADAKABRI sabi when you fika na oni mama it is not possible. Say government alone can fund over 273 factories. It is not possible. What the government can do, aban bia sabi onim de oye, aban bia onim what the governance and also onim the oye bi onim amamu bia no obe create the environment for the private sector to thrive. Now private sector need to me ya and na papa kofo ye no o create environment afi na wodwuma na bank for hwehwe de aye de ama obosia sa environment ni bi na ye pese ye create and say ya create as I speak with you ama investors abem o promote the flagship policy, one of the flagship policy a friend say one district one factory no. But quickly mama nkwa ye manifesto no so ye ka education ho asem. The can you say ye the free SHS aba. Makam bebre and I don't need to re-echo it again. Right from day one, no more discredited process. Much as some run over 30 separate adversaries in ye. As I speak with you, free SHS a ye. Me no kasaya ADAKABRI so bekaya offer. Recently, na Kenya send the entourage before COVID. No, some more by the steady Ghana quite fast here. They implement your free SHS. And anya possible. No, you have a country between Kenya. To see the goodness in what you have done, I use you as a model, as a yardstick, no most of the implement your model. But of course, at the baby or challenges, but I means say the challenge na ye nyano, and the challenge will be greater if say ya man kola na nkuskuma. For say nkola be 600,000 tifi ke no komun kuskua. Esa 3 years and 4 years you can kola ni tifi. Kedi e pa na beba. Kene ke bia dane se be prostitutes, ke bia dane robbers, ke bia dane all manner of people komo society mu. And said yaba na some of these challenges say double track with accommodations. It is something that we are solving. Now binary CCC infrastructure be brought here the solve. Okay, TVET to wasem. I am one say up till now NDC nim say TVET free. You can TVET that is those tertiary vocational more educations and adjumans and adjuman. Yen edutum sense and adjuman me on many platforms say abribia no say introduce nursing training allowance and can even TVET kwa ke for allowance here the emrem. Na nka ma obuo mrem na ma dignity mem na ma interest nko na nka nkwara bebre o ma wie school no mo nya de o mo nko adekonti ameka sa na say sakura akọ training for vocational training oba o wie o meka ja ba sa ban padwuma manu okọ okosua akroport so we so ko okosua carpentry we so ko okosua mason araba so ko okosua wache bia esi so ko ono so kosua itreje omu nyina ba o meye bed more mine ntimi kura de anka the policy na beyond each free nukura aka mema kura meka say at some point there should be consensus by partisan discussion a stakeholder involvement na ka even yem push even allowance system kura nya de enko it is something ye free and this no beka say obeye the free I mean who free ko ope aka it shows say it wasn't a thought through policy they just thought of it say bia on be so me bibi ADAKABRI me fa go health on health there nearby aye. Yes, hospitals, no, okay, COVID time, no, President Akufo-Addo be make promise to basic 88 district hospitals. As I speak with you, sir, 88 district hospitals, no, see, maybe 100 bed capacity. Me no ka say jump up 101. And then no we no say, sir, regions are creating, no, sir, says new regions. No, say, so all the region be about the expectation of the people, no say, for development. I mean, that is a natural response to new region. Untimi fa new region ma na ye come apomudin so onye de onhwe mapomudin ye oso obesi 6 new regional hospitals ye de ewo ho. In addition western region also papa no so sabe de ebesi bi ade ba ko ya neglect up to na me hu NDC manifesto mu ye yenua no ma sabi omo adwemuyare the psychiatric patients buzana say on che me he fa no manifesto ne kan psychiatric patients wasem na Akufo-Addo say psychiatric hospitals ewo ho no obe renovating or revamping nyina no we are west additional ones or all regions psychiatric hospitals e Ghana na just say yenua no ma say because ADAKABRI say bi wuti hai e betima to obia betima sori akofie bi depression a high mental health serious intino e bi depression and other basic mental health issues wa ha yemfa serious but the idea as on mind we need to have a conversation with the people as government needs to have a conversation on mental health. It is something that the president has addressed. But I am up to now me can want because I have a personal experience with it. Me banker no. Me university me first me go school UDS. They be me kasa me banker no. Na me sika Ghana 50 cedis. Na me kura bag me no ba ko me nkuko. Me chance amenu amade. Ana ba ko so me bag am ntade de egum. Me do lender door ha no. Na me twa sa me for bus no 30 Ghana cedis. So me for bus no 30 Ghana cedis. Me do lender door ha no. Na ka me sika 20 Ghana cedis na de esembo 20 Ghana cedis no. Ana me call you so wash no me pay me twa 50 Ghana 50 pesos. Sika me de bank kan nyina na ka 19.50 Ghana pesos. Hwe arewo se me wo mu say asa time me bedun kan no. Madam for my friend no say me pese me beda no ho no na me nya ba bi na because na me be me national service. Akire ana me friend me yonko ba ko asa bra me di user president no ho no be ye de o kire me o ma me fie kwa na me beda ho. Me try ni fie 4 good months no mo je me tena mo fie. and if you say we be sorry so be some say ho na wako we be sorry be pra be say na fi wako na me service na makoye service no issues with accommodation be a problem more problematic brand na me service no me bre ansa na say obi dum for we de eboa me e kire na menya bibi kakra ya metimi ye de e ha dan me no kasai me move off rebi am won sisi a menya dan for me ko ho Spintex they are taking at least 900 cedis for a month and you multiply by 2 years na de bia I mean I constant nkra ha omogina multiply 900 by 24 months and abi hu sika ye de ekom and buza ho say how many youth say bowie school be afa no padwuma na say wonya adwuma ye can afford this asema ye can be can say bia ye kind the name of politics but there's a problem that we must address because landlord be anywhere emna 6 months but some of the laws are intimi the enforce so say me kwasi kwate me so ya me bank ya na me bre with accommodation say me nya me so makon kwara 1000 omo be service omo wi omunya accommodation e kwa be so na kwara be fire this is something that the NDC failed to address in their manifesto. President Akufo-Addo is basically saying say this time around that problem is going to be a problem itself because at the end of the day it is going to be relegated to the background. You can say Obete fund and the fund no or the seed capital of at least 100 Ghana million cedis bede ebegum. It is a bit what you call me we na be a napco na me ya napco no ye hwe me pay ye se me boso me bia me just 700 cedis but of course napco no a social contract abine even go forward and Ghana for there are plans 3 years no so there are plans to retain them. You can't say obe retaining napco no why in the first place napco na nkaso mu pupu no but back to my case America no say for say me napco ni na me just 700 Ghana cedis there a month. Aban be hwesa 700 Ghana ni so Ghana cedis no so na fe ma pedan sa dan no se 6 months na me fiero abeja na ban na kwotwa sa 6 months na yede amame enti busumi bia no se 100 cedis ne beti afri me pay ni ma na yede aban ate se de be ya ebeyi sa problem rate advance na de bia efiero afo ne yede airpen no 900 cedis am me de ha me da na multiply by 24 ne ba hu sika as a young boy like me, I'll have to mobilize within a day. Diama if you ready. Ahanti, Sankoyesa, I have Colano da baby basabasa, Sebi oba, no daha, no da, Nina, someone sabede, Ebequano. I find a few for na bear path, but you also blame them because the housing projects na kasa started. And your president Akufo-Addo never no be completed the few ones and Ohana. Can say no more say we don't complete projects.
Okay.
So these are all problems basic problems you perceive yourself. But okay, sports no I mean share your manifesto my is clear. You capture ABC stadium across all the regions. The be who be ABC and the one district one factory new as a policy no it is not something that ye jemu. As I speak with you, ye over 70 of which 28 are completed and are functional. It is something that you because making sure say you be wie na mamu adwuma ye na mankwara adwuma ye factory asema aka say buy ye painting no o buy na painting bia na o painting move 20 kura na nka ye adwuma ka fa ni pasai
okay anunti ye besan atwa so na kwasi kwatin na atenene no earlier on Godwin Bobobi eso otenene yentie kakra na yensan tro adwumade no so
oha extra punk no needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Efiura, me mwachi o Efiura. Yes on.
Machi o Efiura. Efiura me chia wonye so.
Hey, Eura, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba force se chia me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we die me pese oni Efiura bekon. Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo. Eura de. Mo kwa sori. Ye ko paye. Eura de ka soro ho a. Wati? E bi se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yere ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yi anom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore ne fie wura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makoda o mo mame na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
Mese na dia ya late nso mianke kabinche efiera ya wi ya kwasere bo fate ke efiera wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi wo boa se sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ka hwe me catch you play nya play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi atobi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah fiewura we nko ade ma abunfu e koto mi
efiera fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA anhwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dadada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni enwe fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ni ehwe fufuo a akode wonwane
adwa mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o madie no ene wato metwa mada pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira
wati ate na make am meboa
ebe de odi komum na sese ade obra to otwa fufuo ai wo dwo mo pam na wo ma asiu na wutimu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kama ya fra no need fufuo a
enya no bi na masori ba until izi kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe oh e bia need fufuo enya kama say bode fufuo ne mankani fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me so ka so ento simanu mpɛ no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufuo ho ama ko to bi kura ba ne say se de Ghana fo sipom fufuo no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wo dom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bi awom wo nso de bode ne mankani fufuo papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mogyaduro ana pa wia ne anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bi am need fufuo e wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA anhwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Needs 100.9 FM so any. Na ene Friday, September 11, 2020. Time just about gone 27 minutes past 1. Now, 27 minutes past 3. Godwin Bobobi of the NDC ewaha and Kwesi Kwatin of the MPP ewaha. Asidako African Queen Mackerel, or Bapa Sardine, or Bapa Mackerel, Poncho capsules, X and Y granules, Araba Bazin, King tablet, and the almighty Mr. Keo. And now September 11. US didn't see it. Now have they recovered fully? Quick comment.
Before
you better some the national disaster, national issues. Na US almost me recover fully. I would say Etroyania and Kebeden.
Yeah, September 11th. It's not ya but now you come. Na we share the AC the 3 towers then age go them. I think we share the recovery rate as far as the US is concerned. And so they've come a very long way because everyone we enter any major disaster at me a breaky or more until COVID year a buyer a beshata or more on my no, but I'm sure they are recovering even from COVID. I think that is how far I can go with that.
Right. Quasi. What comment?
Offer.
I might recover fully.
Hey, 9/11 yeah, Madam for busy birthday in Tiabibia Macams. Hey, US for sooner. Who did do hobia or they do him? But it was a problem. Sebi Sewunya terrorists more far aeroplane. Echo Bombay. I mean structures like that. Towers nesis one a huge problem. But the Biamika it wasn't only a problem to the US, but it was a problem to the world. You know, I can't say the world economy largely depends on the US. Any other powerful countries, BTC, Germany, other countries, they all EU minimum. Recently, na Britain saying who free EU, no more so can EU, no more so other powerful, country in terms of world economy. But affect you more, BBI, about form kakra. But to me, if you look at their recovery rates, it was fantastic. Because until recently, I said, you can COVID by US now. They want to even go for loans of worth over $2 trillion in the their economy had been stabilized. Remember, so Obama buy the economy was stabilized. Their employment rate was going high. Okay, Papa Trump was buy more employment squad. I mean, it has been fantastic. Because there was a time the army were even making complaints. They say, the reason as they change now, they say now other sectors of the economy was fruitful, it was excelling, and other people should be to my day alcohol and nothing na employment in them. But the question here, person you must say Ghana for him na sell almost sorry I'm US. Let us say what's a common sign day. Uncle. Who's ever no saying and you be able to do say US na who say be munyas economic crisis and I say I don't buy into America be a bay solo. So people are still rushing there. Handimi ubusa media more recovery was okay until recently we be sano.
Okay. Now for kwasi ebusa are we voting NAPCO or we are voting Okada?
Asem no ubusa ni yi no. A very valid question, a nice question wafa. Na NAPCO there it boils down to asema me kan say this election is going to be premised on records. Say kanapko no ka other form will be say be a yes na nkomo so yes e omode bana asad na ye hu baby ekosi ye no mgazo omode youth entrepreneurship support do be recruitment but the buy no one thing I was say of a hu say NAPCO wasn't even something that the MPP promised. You can say be adwuma ni ama bia ama youth na forestation ya masi ye buy na head the agency of the movement is say nkura atifie na asat now no the public sector no the wage bill na ye no intimi take care of them but we can still think out of the box. You can offer at money in penifo kakra thinking out of the box. Okay, for NAPCO mrano. So ababwa it was a 3-year contract and something I bet my day. It was something I be renew. Now you compare the record of NAPCO to say yes, but you are introducing something new so the Okada no so day eba home. Okada se mayeken abribia me
can say Okada no obe legalize no not what regulate no
good
na NAPCO no why permanent employment for them
na na me ba no because o hwe Okada ya sebi the question I was say the bia ibusa the bia me busa question me say kai say me yes ntwene ibusa nsempa na me sure say me busa Ghana ni bia so be busa a kire say first question you so busa na say Papa John Mahama also be legalize Okada ye musa say Okada na kasa na illegal na say na nye legal na ye ni regulatory framework bia no then na the same Papa John Mahama no okwa parliament sabre no majority in parliament ekwa pass act a bill into act say illegalizes Okada djuma ndi e kanipa wade ban ana tabo to Okada djuma no so ye Papa John Mahama now when you the same Papa John Mahama ya o say ka say okay sa ban no de to Okada business no so ono de ye beto aba and you see it's so amazing say just 3 months to elections no so decide eba ADAKABRI of more of no na the only say sebi Okada for na ye come asem no me wo minua bobobi otie ye no Okada for no nse na omo ankasa omoti moto no so no and we are sure say sebi Okada for ye de bi omutu moto anu ohun se ni nua koy wa ama we di moto akopem we di we ese no ye sure say omo de omo nkwa na omo mpa na say omo de Okada na ha na omo man so ombetua for life there bi de o nyina ne say de nipa nsa be de ebekọ na no na ebom se wi aso obi say ekọ na no a ba akofo ntena se wono de otumi ana so no ye omampani ana so no otimi hyemrenti no waje saa ekwan na obi fa so di na dey afri ni nsem eno na ya Papa John Mahama ye ebra no o power no ebra okopa se mra ye de eba na ye but they also aban bia ye ne say they have to be what Boni be friend stakeholders involvement, there have to be consensus building, there have to be engagement, we have to speak to fast e dey research na ye o research how the buy no Okada for no e dey no dey no enipa hin na nya accident enipa hin na ewu what they compare cars, you heard economic outcome, you heard economic benefits on the banner. You compare so Okada for so around 800,000. Say no cressa, or what if you so bad at the bed ever broman. These are all conversations you say you have them. Now have a conversation with now to Tumika ekọ tutu mampa America ekọ gu okada adwuma na ekọ ba ne law na ma police for the motor chase metimi kwa aka on authority say sa emra na eba ne ya police for the motor chase so ebetima contribute to accident bebe okada for head enya no because okada ni hu motor a ohun police ni jama kwe no the America no head opa bia head afa enti what is most important in say I want to say we have a conversation. But if you have a president or no formally no or banu okada na at the end of the day no bega choice or no be legalize okada, it raises a very fundamental question mark. But at least compared to MPP no, yeah the nabkwaba, your stance on okada has never been say be okada. There be mrana ne wo ho and mrana we mu na be NDC for na be say. But what we are saying is say there should be conversation. There should be more discussing. There should be more engagement. Ni ehu kwanya be fa so regulate okada business no. Na sabi obi ti wona pese ogina no adwane dia nipa kro na ni be dey ebebre. Ada se pese ye do okada for ye se do mo ye pese protect omo ye pese omo be wu a enye esa kwan no so na ye fa so ye dey emo omo agi from say. Ada no asempa mu sister stations ba ku busa sa obi say very fine question. Also okay okada no. Wo say commercialize ne dia. Eno de banda so. But obi te so ankasa record dia band na so. So it's a valid question. Say, me for be na me jiskadia. Emra no ehye me say minyai. But me for be na ma jiskadia. Metimi de na kwa ndi bibia ensi. Enti wo ko pass emra we na okada for ho kire wo na obegina ka chese obeyi sa atabo na firi okada for so a. Say bi na nipa kura wo ye na me say wan ka no kore kakra o. Sa na tie. But I mean, like I said, there should be more stakeholder engagement. MPP has never said say be ban okada. Megina ha kan categorically say yen ka say be ban okada. And it is something that we are going to look into it. They will work fruitfully. Will be our harm.
Right. Godwin.
Over. Many are say it is the strategy so on very repeat intro. Many I see at the embargo to Ejumaso Nasifo na young finance. Look, we share Ghana Health Service on Casa document on compile in 2018 on certain facts and figures. Ukoche sa nkrata no mo. Almost say the NDC are buying under President Mahama employ 40,000 nurses. Anyami na make buying we yankasa
essential service maka ho ase.
Eka. And it's so better as nurses for you no muti fi ayen for omo adwuma. Na sabi eye intro na ese twa na repeat no. Enwa na utu aso ye dem. Uye. Again, nkro omuko school. Anyone more musia vocational and technical education or university and say omutu fees. And it's out ya say TVET free dada. Na intro na we repeat it as part of my communication strategy. Yes, NDC. With regards to Okada legalization, any say Okada Jumano an illegality no. Previously, na constitution, there was no law banning say use okada. By any name say who na okada so for commercial purposes so it was prohibited. Say yema unye for okada enye ejuma and say for commercial purposes. Then emra no ni ho. Enti ye time say emra no eni ho eye crime there and the emra no mom embra. Okay, anti emrebia eba nyejuma eye ema wo utina echire ehwe se ede na wo se meye na efa mpuntu ebra nipa ababrum ye nya nipa emamra ye mra ema nipa anti etimi ye nsachiraye ewo emra no mu na nipa no enya ahoto ewo na abrabom enu ntina ehun se inyan mu kada fo no bebre abeye a major means of livelihood. Obi wa wantina sa afide no so anko amba sabi nsa enko ano. Ene mi be traffic ente mi parke mi car na ma fa okada abepi ha. Because some see me the car no ba show be do na mapo. Okay? Anti abeye a necessary evil. Was say as mine, yes we say how do we tweak our laws? I don't know say the can. I don't know say you from na efa mpuntu embra. It's all about development. And then President John Dramani Mahama ye call rounds stakeholder friends engagement ye and nyina no. You know kada for you say at this point in time and we be here say ye di beba. Now back on track. Miniano, what's the compare manifesto? I spoke extensively about education. The only a year or kind with regards to MPP education. That the omu any the ombayano the same free as one card the phobia. And me enko hobby. Now me say can also be extensively about education. And I so they care extensively about education. Yeah, be. Let me go to jobs and other social services. With regards to jobs, President Mahama tell you the big push ebeba. The $10 billion projects in all sectors, hospitals, bridges.
So you are voting
roads.
Okada or you are voting NAPCO?
Me sure say Okada and the only thing contained in the NDC. And I'm voting the People's Manifesto, not just Okada, because your manifesto is so comprehensive. Say this is the only manifesto alone. Austin Gami of Gami and Gami Associates, the labor consultants, also since independence, NDC People's Manifesto, and they had the best manifesto ever. This is the only manifesto. Yanya the law students, omuheli, yanya student bodies, omuheli, yanya market women, yanya aboso kind people, and all across all civil society organizations, any groupings, or memua, omu eheli say NDC manifesto way, yes, solid. Na represented the aspirations of Omainu or Omainu Bed Ebetumpo. Friends, the big push ebeba. In Juma ebekos projects ebekos in all sectors. No, in Juma ebebre mebono and that feeds into the your friends 1 million jobs. No, yes, here the NAP beba National Apprenticeship Program. Obi bia opese osian dipa. Osian ha ye mpabwa. Usia de ye bees. Ye de bibia opese okosua bia carpenter juma, mason juma, plumber juma, organ juma bia opese osua bia. Welders juma, painting juma, spraying juma. Eno anu say di wuko. Na oman no etua wo trensa. Na wo sua wi a oman na san be ye ho amamre eyi wo afiro. Na oyi wo firo anyen say eno anu no. The fit na okosua ye a na wo friends wo spanner, wo plier, wo screwdriver, wo bibia o hia bia so best certificate adwuma no na ye de ama wo. Tatadi pam na okosua na ye ama wo sewing machine, na wo knitting machine, bibia o hia bia na ya set you up. And the National Apprenticeship Program ebeba under the next NDC administration. Okada de maka ho asem dada. You see water for all. By 2025, it was say Ghana ni bia enye nsuo papa project. And we have the track record. You are expanding water coverage in this country. IMP before need track record. You see assembly members. Uche juma omu ye obi akoko koton nsuo mu kura okwa ko ba assembly epono. Awoka obi ri anajo. Be anajo 12 owa ko bo assembly epono. You see ye betion ka. Na ye motivate you na omu embo oman no with birth and death data collection etc. on betimi aye. So no esubeba. Look, you see Obia contributed Senate for 10 years, 15 years. President Mama ni NDC you say the baby man. It was so with me collateralize that Senate contribution. Never jilo never to dine. Now what to dine ya ube etuya enu kakra. Ne enye when before the almost there on the power loan. Wafa, when you say Juma Oye, Busimi and Etuaoka. So what do you are catch your loan say pet? Cannot toma another bank for 80. A toma another bank for 80. And to want you loan under the MPP, the Omo can obey loan out of you know dear. Now so to money assume you because like you know to me to ya. And show to me to ya. The new crowd better coach you can have been you. And this is here my own for a catch ya and call you loan. So cotofi. Who do snit contribution? Ube mortgage no. Now it's me to a fee out timwa. Busumi suno ube ko bank. Now asa call you a catch ya. Edi akofi, edi ashwe uyire. Any uma anase ukuno. Any uma.
After lunch, you know.
Then again, offer. Or can say we bring him. I mean to us housing unit. Yes, we got district biya. You be 20,000 housing units across the breadth and length of this country. Even with 3 tiers, you know. Say you be go ye a dime bebre na the price no uta enye ye. Na price a buying you see affordable house na in dollars. You see we no your new your friends in cities and it's a 2-bedroom and na the chamber and hall self-contained na the 4 bedrooms and na obia ni so de 20,000 housing units NDC HSA bono led by President John Dramani Mahama. You see income security obi or a taxi driver or a total driver or treat obi car. Now you see a bet you will say car run a determine some amount say o bet me atwi car sa bosum ni na sika onye ni na no the sales ma your friends a car run ono onya extra bi enfan to ne ho until the next NDC administration see a dream driver for ye the income friends security scheme bi ebetu ama omo a obi a car owner or so this no so na driver for yenim say ye uchi basa ye tia okase uchi obi trotra ye tia okase uchi obi taxi ye tia okase enti wontimi a wonko employ driver no na ono de adwuma oye ne nyina sales e na oye ma wo odi uba edico school or somebody traffic musa kakra obanya no de top petrol why sales or the supply and the go fee the next NDC administration yes sade no ye beja ena mo na ko for ye that temporary job after 3 years omo be bia omo de omo ni be kire no yes ye ba bioma ye be more yima omo permanent job yes ye be ma omo look obi kwa wo na with all the stress and the drudgery be komo me oh hey I'm a father of 2 beautiful kids what's what I say now wo hwe fear ni ni ya e manu femu asina akwa wo after 3 months you say so usabejuma you see the next maternity leave no e di 1 month e be ka ho e di amawo enti wo beji 1 month na wasan waji wo annual leave o adwuma mu a o continue be chwebe the friend say 6 months and him say exclusive breastfeeding so there 6 months enti awofo nursing mothers betimi ahwe omuma na okwadwuma dia na akora nso anyini se yede mo akoto day care center
right
mpanyifo masumo mewo
ba wuni amremu bi na fe ne fan
o se okasa mienu asa na meba ma follow sa se adwuma we
so what an moderator una moderator
why adwuma ya che wache adwuma we ma follow sa ba na first time amenu we there Asia ebedu be ube ko pension na u pension pay a obi ko akọje no na ndu ahin bia president Mahama the next NDC friends administration pensioners bia abusumi so kọje pension ubeji yenim say 12 months in the year you see the 1 month be na 13 month bonus
okay
and to uji December pay no na waji extra one bonus so uji 2000 na wanya 4000
enti
eja coffee
so man launch my manifesto NDC am launching a manifesto na on an ambono on the guso ye na dwuma is he making the impact vice president unonam upper east after manifesto no omo make impact na
ewo bono ho ankasa
ewo campaign trail no
wafa manifesto ni nyina etintintieti nyina ne se wo shebo na before I obeba power no which was 2016 no ye share Ghana for bo na ebo no ye share ye no e ka se ye sei ba ku ye se de bia ye ka ho asem so we no kwa ne ade ye ka bata no so ye bekoso aka bi ku se hu hia ye ka se ye free SHS ye ka se ye one district one factory ye ka se ye health sector the health insurance na egu no ye ye ni yi afi ye ka se power na ni ho a ema bia obi eye tiri a okwadwuma obeba fie ebra wantimi anya dwuma so obi yitiri nso a okwadwuma obeba fie wantimi anya dwuma e ka se ebe so obudum so ye hyewo bebre eno na ma asi hinefo ne atu ahinefo ye Ghana fo no de tumi ni ye de e hye yensa afei se de tumi hye wonsa na aka bibi e fe no se delivery I was so ye de o deliver on the promises but in prepi no na de akoye ne se Ghana fo bebre no malusu hope ye de e politicians mu yeshebo politicians yeshebo but no monye dey omuni so ebini yewura Papa John Mahama ebo o share so oba o de free prime o ka so be national health insurance no one time premium no papa yeshebo we ni so na the same person na ene afi ono ka so be one time premium when man farmer na the same person na ka so be the free basic one when he back free basic health care back afi how do you know say nipa no obi a wedi atrope no betima ye de edisa aboshe so sa situations we na ma Ghana fo nyin bebre elusu hope and trust in confidence a omo ma politicians no na na adodan kwaba no se there bi mu de tumi ama me ba mo na tumi ni me besere ye me shebo A B C D E F afei e se me ba mo nche na mbeche mo se tumi na mo de ma me no 2016 election sa tumi no se na me de ye de ye free SHS ameka se me ye omo ka se mintimi omo run over 30 adverts no maye me ye na anso wa afei me se enkwara na omo be wie no se bi nya obi ya na ne ma me betima hwe ni school university and me say the scheme aba me say the system aba say abofra kro no owie no ntimi nko university ana se ntimi nko university because of sikasema me the loan system aba student loan akra no betima apply student loan do hia ne se obe wevu ne Ghana card at no guarantee hia guarantee bia papa na se mayem owie no o che say me the one district one factory there aba ne ADAKABRI governance is a continuous process no kura om ni se President Akufo-Addo ka to say wa ye di o kan ye bia me kwasi kwate me sisi ni hu a che say ye wo projects ni bi wa start ba onye dey unwie ebi ni one district one factory no ya start bebre na adekwanti ye nwie ni say sa promises ni sa projects no enye dependent on aban alone. You need the private sector to complete it and the papa ne hwa sa promises bi wo ha wa wie ebi so wo ha it partners with other people is ongoing. I say papa ne kwara no ko give account say to me na bo de share me sem na si hin ni atu ahefo no muni o to me na mo de ma me ha na ma yadrum free set as me de aba nursing training allowance am ka say me restore obi gina ho to me who say menti man restore no nursing training allowance ma restore teacher training allowance na ma restore afa me ban kwara na tifia no munya adwuma nya na mayem man promise bus man promise ambulance de na mo ambulance me ba me de ambulance aye dey aba and na this city bia nya ambulance na buso. These are the promises Akufo-Addo yeah. Ebi wa promise but why they will deliver. And this is to give accounts back to the people. Say I see if way to me na mother man say na me there me dey. Afa we are no asasre. Say mudi to me ni ma me no. Brody for be accountability. The only say you can be accountable without being transparent. Or say oh me ma be a free SHS me nya say na me dey but the breakdown ankasa no fanya dey amount. Also, Makofa bus is a banabas and me ye bus branding me be a 3.4 million Ghana cedis a year. After him not 3.4 Ghana million cedis, you can say transparent audit pankasana it could do be there. And some letters and branding can but ye what the Nadu is doing on his store is not only giving account but also being transparent to the people. After no share projects all year at those places, you know, and yet the Bono Honum. Okwa no sasha boy and yes, a bono was share because before I share about me a jedi, let us watch a beer wire pen. President Akufo-Addo do no so okay. South Sports Stadium, I see me across baby and Mubenyabi. After district hospitals, I see me baby. I saw new district I created Mubenyabi. More agencies, so I knew the regional hospitals, so I new regions who must have made Mubenyabi. So it's a form of aside so give account, aside so transparent to them. No, I acquire Papa Akufo-Addo so actually say. Me mutu abana mami ana say 4 more na mesa paka ho no nya dia me bedi mi hamo na mo 4 more no mesa de be wie nwuma na me gusu ameye de meye na me de bia de aka ho so like I said no it will be based on the records out here de owo papa John mama so ye the top papa John mama betima ko gina ba bia ka say okay me ba me ka say me the one time premium ba ikosi say obetima ka ho asem me ba edum so de ade na me ye wo ho me buy training allowance de ade na me ye ho napko no obi de buy no enne me na me je say me metima ye ama napko no mo ye permanent na do de buy de say bi onim so obetima ama na ye permanent enipa no think it through out of the box aside say buy na backlog wo nurses teachers obe for doctors obe fine sanitation health workers on kan tell me so omo rukutu wan po na me sini hu papa no buy obe employ mu nyina wi secretary napko kan ho no ono papa no de oni sa nim die no so be retain na mum na be retain and then may come what in state may kind of point like say MPP is going to retain the NAPCO employees mama tell what they retain as I speak with you there are plans to integrate you abri bia any state institution bia ebe recruitment bia no NAPCO has become a pool omo no ye believe so manya first hand experience aside national service no ye employ people enkofo ye dey Ephraim and as I speak with you no ye integrate you na meno ka say eye possible mpo say as a time NAPCO no mo contract bezu ebewu no na majority of them na kasa has been integrated into the public sector and the private sector accordingly we are not as a one district, one factory near the other. One district, one factory no is going to serve as a hub. Because I na pool ni makwatwe nkrofo amo majuma. It is all catch yourself, retaining up, maintaining up for why increase your salary. It is a plan that government already or integrate to and government has plans say one district, one factory, government has plans say anytime be a to be and as a matter of fact, I can speak to you on authority. The government has plans say the NAPCO for no more they are also going to be retained and integrated into the public sector. But what is they important now? They say as at now, say 700 cedis so say take one asem. You need to say so. You can't na post can so and for the say think na now Ghana 700 cedis. Dem obi ti Savelugu, obi ti Sebila, obi ti bia baabi ani, obi ti bia Mikroma Sante atem dome na man 700 Ghana cedis a enani so na yebuo ma no. Enti enye se bia wo kan ase na wa wura be se napko ni se bi obi oye napko kura ni hu ne de ini mfa so napko ni hu wonfa so okwada ni hu wonfa so na yade a we are going to make sure say we create a sustainable model for napko ni sa okada nyina. But most
final comment.
My final comment ni America nya say Anado is in the Bono region. He is going to reassure them. He is going to give them hope. Obekaya Nanado promise on sa banks issue. That's what NDC already red flags. So promise DKM was there. As I speak to you, koho jubilations. One of the baby he first stampede no more blocking. This is the president who always show hope in the people. This is the president who will leave to the credibility test. And here the issue about policy. So we promise you. The fundamental question is what is the policy credibility of the person promising such promises? Right.
Final comment, Godwin.
Yeah, again, repetition of lies. 30th December 2015, Ministry of Power, almost end of load shedding. The Ministry of Power,
would it be
30th December 2015, heading here, end of load shedding. The Ministry of Power wishes to inform the public that its load shedding program in respect of electricity supply has been brought to an end.
It didn't just say doom so and 1 whole year before.
Omampanya Bedechi, Dr. Baumia is on record. Uko Ghana web the story in what is here. Oh, because President Mama deserves no praise.
I see about power doom so. MP ba power doom so.
That's what you are saying.
MP ba power doom so.
Say na come na debate or more exit plan. Look, President Gufo under the MP na the National Youth Employment Program the buy. There was no exit plan. Ye na ye buy ya, ye be share ni the legal framework the two and they provide the exit plan. And you are on record, or now say you have the track record say multimedia there back without being thinking about Akrano future. Saying National Youth Employment Program a typical example. Until NAPCO ye be omu permanent. Then again, when they come about promises, full promises. MPP say embassy emergency trauma centers or all the major highways. One. Maybe
ambulances.
There will be no borrowing. Lazy man. Incompetent administration and but
it's what you borrow to do. It's what you borrow to do. You don't borrow and consume.
In the history of this your friends country and a lot more met me your friends
okay,
but me person.
Unfortunately, the beba every year. Yamfa asidam fama Godwin Bobobi.
Just
of a man, yet as when you're 2 hours.
14% pay. You almost responding appropriate based in that. Officially,
delivery tracker also. Delivery tracker also. That head say 14% and then 14%.
You're wrong.
God in Bobobi and Kwasikwati and you know share na yebeko fie na fie na ye kono ye de ho ebeto eye Olakwaku Michael ono na neat 100.9 FM odi ekọ fie no odi ebeko jo.
Thank you. Ha FRIMPONG no Needs FM. What's
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look.